I believe so. I think it's hello. Where are we? We're over here. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Three Counties FC Wyverns fans. I hope you're good. Welcome to another installment. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's we're back. We are back indeed with another installment of Three Counties. And let's go here where have a look at this. Hello, Sheepin. You just popped up again there. Have a look at this. Do you notice anything different? I've been, well, Pav's been making me, to be honest. We've been playing around with some skins and stuff to try and enhance our enjoyment of this particular adventure. And actually all adventures, to be honest. How did Magic Ped? Let's say hi to people as well. We've got people over on the YouTube. Say hi as well if you're here. Kakota, Magic Ped, Alem Tenog. Are we recording? We're not. We genuinely aren't. Let's do that again. Been over to like the YouTube. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate you. Welcome back to the Three Counties save, where we are still in the process of starting our 4th season. We are about to take on the National League. This is that National League. We are predicted to finish in the National League top. We're big favourites again. So when we're talking about doing transfers and stuff today, and we're going to finish off the window because it is the 1st of July, we can actually keep together most of the first team squad and bring in a few extra exciting players. Hopefully that's the plan. But I would like today to get up to about the 5th of August and start our adventure. We've got Sutton United on the first day of the season. And that's where I'd like to get to today, if at all possible. Now, we were just discussing before I pressed record, because I did also forget to do that. I have actually got a little bit of a skin loaded in at the moment, which, bear with me, chat, both chats. I'm hoping to make it available to you guys if you should want it. I'm just trying to work out how to export it as like a really easy install. Hopefully it's just going to be a case of one file that you can copy and paste in and actually make this a skin. I'm also trying to add in, where are Yeovil? They're sort of like Somerset, aren't they? I'm going to add some extra bits and pieces in there to make it quintessentially Clayts, things like Walton and stuff, because there are ways that we can change it. At this stage here, there are a few tweaks that I've made, and I'm also going to try and figure out how to move some stuff around. This is Mr. Tinney's skin, basically, at the moment, that I've then tweaked in FM Skin Builder, which is a brilliant bit of kit, to be honest with you. But it is so much better. I really, really like it. I've also sorted out my squad view, which is hopefully available for you to download very soon as well, which I'll put on the Patreon as a free download on there as well. But I'm trying to get you guys to make your game better because genuinely, I think I was talking about this earlier before we went live on YouTube. I've been playing an offline save with Palace, and since putting a new skin in, I've genuinely found it more what I want to play an extra game and keeps me hooked on a save. So yeah, I meant what league in your save? Finley, we'll find out, I'm sure, in a bit. We are, though, about to take on our National League season. Let me just show you actually how the player screen looks. So let's look at Nia Kirby here. Look, this is how the player profile screen looks in the skin. You can click this to add in that one there, and it's got a few little different bits and pieces around. Different font here and there. I have actually changed this font in my version of it. There are also some extra little bits and pieces that should pop up, but I just don't know where they pop up because I have changed some files, but we will see. Also, I've put in the stadiums mod so that if we were to go, in fact, can we go and see it? Maybe it'll work here. If I go back to when we played at, say, like Molineux. When do we play? Oh, no, we played at home against Wolves, didn't we? Who did we play away from home? Was it Sunderland? Who did we? Yeah, Sunderland away, look. They should have a custom stadium that I have put in. Bassy Boys Stadium mod should be in here if everything works as it actually should. Although this is taking a long time to load, isn't it? Here we go, look. And it should still have my... Yeah, look. Oh, that's taken a while. Oh, God, here we go. Yeah, it loads in. Look, we've actually got proper stadiums and things. Like the Stadium of Light, which is in terrible weather. The Stadium Life actually exists. And they've got, like, proper fans that move independently of, you know, of each other. So it should, I'm hoping, if we were to get to... like an FA Cup decent run again and play a good team, it should actually almost be reflected in the game a little bit more, which could be quite fun, couldn't it? Stadium of Dark. Yeah, it is. Also, they've got a power cut and their scoreboard is turned off for this game, it would seem. But, you know, still, it will look good when we get to certain places, certain stadiums, if we were to get there with our lovely kits as well. Look at that. Who's that? Is that no, it's Kyle Hudlin. He's massive. Of course it is. Is that why it's so dark? I assume so, yeah. I think I have got my... you can see this, by the way. This isn't... This is my... Oh, I actually haven't. If I was to put my shaders on, it just goes a bit brighter in terms of the color, the saturation, rather than anything else. But yeah, I haven't got that on at the moment, but there you go. Right, anyway, that's all the modding that's happening. There's also some fun things that are in the process as well. Things like chants for 3 counties I'm trying to do. Next one, the crowd will have 3D kits. Yes, I saw that actually, which is quite exciting, isn't it? Anyway, today... we're going to continue. I think this year on FM, it's all about, I think, trying to see what is possible and try and push the boundaries of immersion as much as we can. That's what we're trying to do, aren't we? Hoping for a statement narrative defining signing today. That is exactly what we're going to try and do today, does May know. I have done some scouting. Care to explain that intro song? I'll let Pav explain that intro song as the creator of the intro song. That's on him. He just makes them, sends me things, and I'm like, fine, I'll put that in the stream. I believe that one was called 3 Counties Away by a brand new band. Certainly not AI band. They're called the Chuckwemikers. Very real people sing them, I believe. Although I wouldn't know. Ask Pav. What is the budget? Great question. Right, for this season, we've got £568,000 to go and spend, with lots of wage budget to go and spend too. And I've got us up to the 1st of July. So quite a lot of people have already left. If I was to go to transfer history and go to released players, these guys have already left the club. Let's move over here so you can see this. It is many pennies, isn't it? Josh Onomer has gone, released, which is a bit sad. Zach Orr has also moved on. Vontae Williams played a lot of games for us, has also moved on. And then some youngsters as well. These are just youngsters, the rest of them that have gone here. So we have trimmed the squad a little bit, but I'm also going to be trying to bring in some new players too. We've got a big decision. Well, I'd really like to sign a left back so that Owen Owen Dodgson is like the backup. I think we can improve there. We also don't have a backup left back right now, so we need to sign somebody in that position. I'd like a DM because other than Nia Kirby and Taylor Richards, we've only really got Luca who can play a bit deeper. And then I think we want wingers really as backups. We've got Ronaldo Flowers, Brooke Myers, and that's kind of it. So we'll go from there, I think. Trying to get to get it as walk. Yeah, we're going to try and get something as a walkout music in the game. I'm going to try and make some different chants and stuff that we hopefully, if you've seen, there's a crowd chants mod. I'm hoping we can get the crowd chants mod so it actually, as the in-game sound, actually chants them. And what I'd really love is to be able to like give you all of this as possible in your games as easy as possible. But we'll see. How you doing, David? Welcome in, buddy. For now, though, this skin, fingers crossed, in the next couple of days, I should be able to get you a download of it because it's really good and it's it's a little bit more custom and I think it is an improvement on the generic one that we have at the moment. We need a Dunga style Brazilian DM. I'd love that. They are quite difficult to sign just because of the work permit situation, but I would love that. Yes, this skin looks great. It really does. If you wanted to go and get this skin now, but it's not quite the same, the Mr. Tinny one, if you search that up, you'll be able to find it. Maybe somebody could find me a link for it as well at some point. But this, if you can wait a couple of days, I can give you my version of it as well in the future. Where's my face has gone? John Pereira's lost his face. It did this, but it also, next time I loaded it, it came back in my Palace save. So he's not got a face at the moment, but that's okay. I'm sure he'll have his face return, hopefully in the near future. I also did get Luca to sign a new contract, by the way. 2031, he is here now. I managed to I gave him a lot of money, 1.9k a week. He has signed a new deal. He's still wanted by loads of people, but he was happy to sign to give him a full-time contract. If I gave him a fair old whack of money, 1.9k a week, and yeah, it was just it wasn't too much. It was these extra bits, and there is 3 years extra on that as well, which is cool. What tier do we get ESC slots? I think it's League 2. Yeah, as Notfla says then, I think so. I've got the stadium mod and some of my regen face disappeared. FM is fighting back against modding. Yeah, and then sometimes they come back, Breezy. I don't really know what's going on there, but yeah. What I did, I think, to bring them back is I generated a face for one of my new gens. I got a really good new gen in my Palace save. I generated a face for him, put it into the game, then loaded the game again, and then his new gen face came back, not the one that I generated. So there is a fix, a workaround, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what I can do, and then I'll let you know maybe. Sign Jake Cartwright, a centre-back, former Stoke player. I don't know if I need a centre-back, but I'll have a look. He's not on my game, so I won't be doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's fair. That's fair. To bring back a new gen face is probably not worth it, is it? James, thank you, buddy. If someone can, I might pin that. Can I pin that? Just so if anyone asks about the skin, that's the closest to where it will be. Is that pinned? I think so. There we go. I think so. Jake Cartwright. Okay, you said Cartwright. I see. Isn't that Jay Cartwright? Isn't that? Isn't he from the In-Betweeners? He's still not in my game, I don't think. Sign Nallet. Wow, that is my one. Well, let's talk about potential signings then. At the moment, I've got in on trial one player, and that is Amara Nallo, released by Liverpool. Very famously got sent off on his first 2 appearances for Liverpool, didn't he? Can we actually see that? Does it show that on there? Red cards, no. But he did play in this save and also play terribly. So maybe it is realistic. Was it here? Does it show it? No. No, it doesn't show it. But I think he'd actually be a very good option for us as maybe one of our 4 centre-backs for this season. We'd have him as well as Simo Johnson and, of course, John Pereira, who I think we need to start this season, don't we? I think he actually needs to come in as one of our starting... as one of our starting centre-backs. Let's put Pereira in to there. And then it'll be Johnson, Pereira, and then those, and then maybe Nallo. And then I don't know if we need big Larry Maguire, but maybe as a 5th choice because he's happy to be a fringe player. We keep Larry Maguire around. I don't know. That's my one player that I've brought in on a trial. Let's put Chucky back in the team. I have tried to sign Nathan Butler-Oyedeji. He doesn't want to join just yet, chat. But I have also found this player. Now, tell me if this is something that you would be excited about. His name is... Where is it? Is it this guy? It says Last Resort, but I'm quite excited about it. How about you sing him his song? That could work, couldn't it? N'Golo Magai. N'Golo Magai is an Ivory Coast... an Ivorian left wing back, left back, who I think could actually be quite good, mainly because he's 17 and has only played in the Ivory Coast. And for some reason, if you speak to his agent, he would get a work permit. And I don't know why, but I like the idea of him being our backup left back. And I actually think he might be better than my scouts think he's going to be. Where is he on there? Yeah, they still don't really know. So maybe I need to get full knowledge on him. But we'll see. MBO cameo was superb. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I like how most people watching that YouTube video won't understand the relevance of that being one of the cameos and why it was MBO. Just some random Swiss league footballer, but it makes sense, doesn't it? MacGyver, yes. But yeah, it was good fun. I felt like it was a bit of a full circle channel moment to get him involved. How you doing, Beyond? Thank you very much for the 40 months, by the way. Apologies for not reading that immediately, but yes, fully scouting, it would change the D rating. I think so, yeah. We are, I believe, still scouting him. Yeah, we are still scouting him, but he's an option for left wing back, I think. If he signs, you need to do your own version of the song My Guy. Yeah, yeah, we do, don't we? His name is literally My Guy. I'm sure we would do that, to be honest. These are the other players that I found added to a shortlist, though. Alvin Ayman. He's only got a year left. We might actually be able to buy him. But he is potential could loan. This guy we could buy. Alessandro Sassi. But I don't know if we want to spend money on him. Book the studio already. Exactly. I don't make the rules. You don't. This guy also is randomly interested in joining, look. For some reason. It says none. Okay. When I spoke to his agent, he did want to join. Has he changed his mind? No, he's changed his mind. There you go. Sassy. Sassy might have an attitude problem. Brilliant. Yes, but a cappella, yeah. Oliver Boast. Why was he on my list? Loan, potentially. Maybe. I've lost all of my new gen faces. I have, haven't I? They're all gone. But yeah, and then Nathan Butler-Oyedeji, who has signed for Etoile Carouge on a free in Switzerland. So we're not going to get Nathan Butler or Odeji. He didn't want to join us, and now he's gone to another Swiss team. So there we go. 6'5", yeah. Is that the one that I was... Was it him? Yeah. Maybe one for the future then. Either way, we're going to do some scouting today and see what we can do. I think we might sign this guy. He might be my guy. If I go by the... If I show you the... Let's get rid of that. Let's go work permit chance is NA. If I show you my list of options here, we've got Mateus Mane is interested in joining us. Norton Cuffy. Depends if they're interested though, Alexander. It's great to like suggest players. Most of the time they're not going to be interested in this specific time though, are they? It's 2028 and we're in the National League. Like, it's very specific to who's actually going to want to come and join us here, isn't it? How you doing, Andy? Welcome in, dude. First time watching the live stream and catching up on the full VODs the last few weeks. As a Spurs fan, had the free time just to say, great streamer, keep it up. Thank you, buddy. I'm sorry about the things that I've said about Spurs. I take it all back. I appreciate you watching. I hope you're good. What a bloody guy. Hey, Clayts, just thought I'd pop in here and say, your content on YouTube is some of the best, most original content on the platform. A lot of others do similar yearly lengthy saves, whereas I prefer some of yours that are contained to one video. Juicy Ullman, thank you, buddy. We do try to do that, to be fair. Only because those guys, to be fair, have their... who do the lengthy saves and stuff, have their systems they go with, and it works for them. If I try and do that, it's just diminishing returns because people watch those ones. They've got that viewership locked down, haven't they? So we try and do interesting things because it's, you know, that's the way I'm going to make my way in the world, I think. But yeah, appreciate you saying so. More compliments, please, chat. That'd be good. What do you say about Spurs? Oh, I've just been horrible about Spurs because I said they're rubbish. I stand by it. They are rubbish. But, you know, Spurs fans don't want to hear that. And I understand that. That's fair. So I apologise. I reckon sign Mane. I would love to sign Mane. He's -7, so got good potential. -9 in yours. Not horrible, honest. Yeah. Mateus Mane is... Do you actually reckon we can afford him? I know it's up to 6.4 million. We've got 500k. Could we actually buy... Imagine we sign Mateus Mane. He's, for some reason, interested in us. Okay, no interest in signing, but a loan interest. We could loan Mateus Mane for this year. That could be quite good, couldn't it? And then eventually sign him permanently. Is that the narrative-changing signing, maybe? And I quite like it because he's brilliant in real life, of course. We are rubbish, so fair. Yeah. But I still apologise. I don't need to be mean, do I? How you doing, Tom? Welcome in, dude. Excuse me for my cold. Wages might be an issue. Yeah, let's see what he wants. Let's try and loan him. We can afford it. Ziegerman, thank you, dude. Thank you for the 3 months, legend. We can afford it. Bruno Fernandes, not that one, was awesome for me. Is there another one? I want to sign him, if there is. Ziegerman, thank you, dude. Hope you're good. I need to finish my coffee so that I can also drink my Lemsip so that I can also drink my Holy. But yeah, they're all going to go cold. Holy is cold. It's iced, but still. Me last night. Should I watch a movie? Nah, 2 hours focused on the same thing. Clayt's pro footballers give me challenges. 2 hours. Ooh, that will do. Holmesy, I love that, buddy. Thank you, dude. That's funny. Yeah, it's a long video. Fair play to anyone who watches that in one go. At Sheffield Wednesday, is he? At least he starts there. Never heard of him. That's cool, though. Right. We might be able to do this. Can I remove this? Yes, but for much more money. I wish there was a revert. That's not reverting, though, is it? That's reverting to what it was just this time. Let's go back down and just promise that we're going to pay him. He probably gets recalled, though, unless we change our system. That's the rubbish thing with this, isn't it? They wanted to play as a wide forward. Why? Amazing what a high club rep will do for you with player interest. It's wild, isn't it? Yeah, it is wild. And I think we've got like a weird club rep where maybe it's growing faster than we are because of it's a created team. So I wonder if it's slightly weird, but it makes for a strange and weird adventure. So I kind of like it. Worst Hearts manager ever as your director of football. Well, Neil Critchley, legend of the channel. Neil Critchley, thank you very much. I really want them to remove the preferred role from loan deals in the future. Absolutely, yeah. Do star player. What do star player without this, do you think? Pay like 2k a month. Do you reckon they'll bring... Is that something that happens? Does that work? I suppose we've got a few more... How patient is our guy here? Does he even have an agent? I don't know if he does. Does that work? Then do the role. When you say then do the role, do I... As in, like, get rid of the role? I swear they mentioned that they were sorting that out and clearly never did. They did, I think, yeah. Or did they just say that that's one of the things they're going to be working on? Because... Get rid. Okay. We'll do star player, 2k a month, get rid of the role. If I get rid of... Okay, they still want quite a lot. I'll pay all of the wages that you wanted last time. What about that? Why would they... Is that weird? Why would I pay less to not play him? Why would they want that? Surely that's the wrong way round. I guess it makes sense that I shouldn't pay as much if I don't play him, but surely they want to incentivize me playing him more, that this would be the other way around. Clayts, what's the point in having a director of football this FM? There isn't really. It's just another way that if you want to delegate things to them. If you want to delegate things like scouting and stuff to them, then it's the same as usual, isn't it? I just refuse to believe that any club has had a conversation where it goes, you learn this player, but you must play them as a wide channel midfielder. Yeah, it's not very realistic. But I guess in the game, they do have these roles. And wanting your player to play in a role that, like, in a way, maybe not role, because we wouldn't give it a name, but in a system and in a way that would suit the way that you want to develop them would be a conversation. Right? Wouldn't it? But then maybe you just think about that by the way that the club play football. And instead, it should be the onus is on you rather than them promising a thing. That isn't particularly realistic. You're right, isn't it? Yeah, you can set them to initiate signings. You can use them in the way that you'd use them in the past, but you don't have to use them. It depends how you want to play, basically, with director of footballs. Plays every game. Should we pay 3k a week? Nicky's in as a Liverpool fan today. We can come together. It's going to be glorious, Nicky. I have a weird feeling Liverpool win today as well. But I'm also... I've made peace with the idea that if City come to Anfield and beat us today, you know, at least it might stop Arsenal winning the title. So, you know, there is a silver lining. The worst thing is that they'd probably come and beat us, and then Arsenal are going to win the league anyway. But still, yeah, there is that, isn't there? But I think we actually might win it. I think we might win it. Win today. A win or a draw. Like City's record at Anfield is pretty rubbish, and I've just got a weird, slight feeling that Liverpool's may have turned a corner. We'll see though, won't we? 2-0 Liverpool, I'm going, yeah. Previous FMs, you could request them to recommend signings. They give you like 2-3 options, but now it doesn't seem like a feature. No, but that wasn't the only thing you could do with them. And you can still do that, but just via recruitment focuses and things like that. But yeah, that feature isn't in the game. But that wasn't the only... That not being there doesn't make them useless. All right. I think we pay good money. It's a loan... But I think we pay good money to get Mateus Mane here this season. In the National League, feels like that's pretty good. Sammy's in, everybody. Right, that's a perfect chance. Chat. It's not that it's reminded me, because we have done this spiel already. Chat, you should all do me a favour right now, please. Can you go to !Holy and check out some of the drinks that they've got on offer there? I've been drinking Holy every single day, and I genuinely love it. They've also done loads for the stream, Sammy especially. They sponsor our Three Counties team. Their logo is on the front of our kits. They're also adorning all of our ads boards in the stadium and stuff. And it's also delicious stuff. I've got a lemony iced tea that I'm going to be drinking later on once I finish my coffee. And they are beautiful. I'll buy some if your cold is cured immediately on stream. Now, that would work. That would be good marketing, wouldn't it? But genuinely, really, really nice. Better alternative to drinking soft drinks. Zero sugar. They've got iced teas. They've got hydration drinks, which I really like the hydration ones. I always drink the strawberry kiwi one. Also got milkshakes and energy drinks if that's your type of bag as well. So many flavors as well. There's also some Valentine's Day lovebirds something. Sammy, you'll have to tell me. Lemon tea is actually nice for a cold. Yes, that's what I've got ready for my... That's why I've gone for it, exactly. The lemony tea one. The lovebirds flavour. Sammy, you can tell me about it. But yeah, there's all sorts there. Go and check it out. Even if you just go and click the link chat and check it out. Lovebird Lollipop. It's cherry flavour. There you go. I've actually got some. I've not tried it yet. But I don't want to... Yeah, I'm gonna try that in a bit. Yeah, go and check it out. It really helps me out, as well as you get the options to get some really nice drinks as well. I'll tell you what way he's going to sell it to you, chat. My mum came down and I made her a holy and she bought some. And if my mum likes it, that's a glowing review, if ever I heard one. But yeah, they are really... In fact, everyone who comes to visit here, I give them a holy, because why not? And they all, everybody, bar none, have loved it. Like, over the top loved it. So I do recommend you go and try it. It's just a really nice drink, and that isn't too bad for you. It's better than soft drinks type of thing. Sabozlo right back, I think so, Cortels, yeah. Right, we're going to sign Mateus Mane, I think, for Holy Three Counties. He's going to come and play at the Holy Three Counties Showground as well. Anybody else on this list that we should look at? Jami Kellyman is Amari Kellyman's brother, I think. Any of the other names on here that we recognise? They've got good scout reports, a lot of them. Sean McGurk is on a free. What's the crack, Beyond? How you doing, Beyond? But yes, go and check out Holy. It would make my day if you click that link, especially if you go and put an order in. Cheers. Mingus, thank you for the 4 months as well, my friend. Appreciate you. Charlie Gray, any relation to Archie? There is loads of them. I don't know if he's related. There's Harry, isn't there? Is Archie Gray's brother. And I mean, you can definitely see the resemblance. He's brilliant on FM26, by the way, Harry Gray. And then their dad is that's an amazing footballing family, the Grays. Is it their dad or their uncle? Is it what's his Andy Gray, is it? Charlie Gray's in City Academy, is he? There you go. He has no relation to them. Friend of mine, IRL. That's cool, Lucas. Is he actually? That's fun. Maybe we should sign him. If you could get him to come to the stream, we'll sign him. That's the way that this usually works, isn't it? But yes, let's just check on here, and then maybe once we get Mateus Mane in, I want to get the full scout report on the left back. Let me go for work permit likely on here as well. This guy does keep popping up. He's on a free. He's Italian, and he'd be leading League One. However, I don't know if we really need a striker. We've got Chucky, and maybe we do need one backup striker. Seeing you big up Xhaka on that Pro Footballer video, you must be happy Liverpool signed him. Absolutely, Holmesy. I'm starting a thing now, by the way, because I talked so much about Xhaka and I signed him so many times in this year's FM. I'm like, and then Liverpool went and signed him. I'm starting a thing. Johan Manzambi is going to be the next player that I'm going to get Liverpool to go and sign, because I love him and I sign him in every save. So if I talk about him enough, surely Liverpool will sign him IRL, right? And he's brilliant and young as well. So that's my next plan. How's Joe Bellingham? Would he drop down? No, he wouldn't drop down this far. Not yet, anyway. Archie Gray's granddad, that is. There you go, then. That's true. If we're Holy Three Counties, does that mean favourite person about... yes, Mushroom. That'll work, yeah. The manifestation, exactly. Totally wasn't watching Ren for Xhaka for a bit for us. I mean, he was... Yeah, I get it. I get it. Thing is, with Arsenal, I don't know if you need him, but it's always one of those where it's like, it'd be good to have them, isn't it? Like, Liverpool actually needed him because we don't have centre-backs. Did you see he did his shoulder as well? That's fun, isn't it? The Italian can be sold for money playing behind the striker. Yeah. He doesn't look outrageously good, but he does look good, if you see what I mean. Yeah, he's broken himself because he's now a Liverpool-affiliated player, isn't he? There's also this guy, Halil Dervisoglu, who I don't like because he's too slow. So Richard Hughes is confirmed Clayts fan. Exactly. Exactly. Sasha Gray. Is that true? Kabric is a left back. He's actually quite good. We'd have to spend money on him. But why does this guy get a work permit? He's played his entire career in Croatia. Can we have a quick look at Luka, please? Yeah? Luka Radojevic. There he is. He's so good, isn't he, for this level? Why is he so good? Fumagalli means poultry thief or chicken smoker. I mean, now we should sign him. And there's a song we can make from that, surely. Glad to hear. Oh, yeah, there we go. Cool. Chatting to Beyond. Nice. God, he's good. He's so good. So good. This is why we don't really need anybody else to play in midfield. We've got a 28 goal man who plays as our number 10 to play in behind the striker. Like, we're pretty sorted there for a really long time. So I don't want to spend like big wages, and his wages would probably be quite big. Let's actually see what his wages would be. 3.4 to 4.2. We could sell him for money, but I don't think we want to. How's he not been poached? Because I've got reject all bids on him. And I just reject all bids, and he's got a long contract. That's why. Why did it say his nationality includes Brazilian with the space? Oh, that's part of the skin. It will be fixed. It's this font. Brazil gets like a random look. The Z, when you do a Z, it does a random space. So it's Brazil. But that'll be fixed. And actually, I can probably fix it by doing a different font anyway, but that's why. Non-league Lampard, exactly. Under the belief that you're the only FM streamer YouTuber that has name pronouncing ability, I've got, it goes badly wrong sometimes, Lucas. But I am quite, I think I'm all right at it most of the time. Obviously, it goes wrong sometimes. Mainly because you say so many names and you just try and say that. A lot of the time, you'll click on a name and then say it. Like Cabriich. I wouldn't have like, if you say it properly, is that C supposed to be Chabriich? Like that. Like, you just click on it and say it. And then you're like, actually, if I stop to think about how you'd say that properly, you'd say it better. But it's just one of those, isn't it? Well, at least you try a lot of the time, I think. There's that João Ferreira look. That's why he was on my list, because he is interested in joining us for some reason. That's a great name. That's a really good name. Benjamin Bosch. I think he'd be too much, but we could loan him to play behind the strikers too. Again, though, do we need him to? Basically a parcel tongue at this point, yeah. Jack's been doing quite a lot of weird parcel tongue recently, by the way. He just sits there going... You're like... If I could speak parcel tongue, I reckon I could understand you right now. I wasn't banking on the fact that his first words were going to be in parcel tongue, but still. I think you can customize this tinny skin with a school tool too. That's exactly what I've done beyond. I have customized it already myself. This is like, this font's different. I've moved some stuff around. I've added some extra bits in. I've changed some stuff. Like, this is already customized. This isn't just the tinny skin at the moment. But yeah, I used the FM skin builder to customize it myself. It's very cool. It is very cool. I mean, you are Harry Potter. This is true. Yeah, this is true. According to the YouTube comments, that is the case. Yeah. Defensive midfielder called Jean Velez, 24, from Colombia. Does he look all right? Should we get a full scout report on him? I have no idea how good he is, but we do need some other defensive mid options, I think. He's played his entire career in Colombia. At this point, I suggest Jack's first words would be to offer formation advice. I mean, yeah, Van, maybe we should get... Should I trial him? Does he want a trial? That might be the best way to get knowledge of him quickly, actually. Have they added star ratings to AI-controlled squad pages yet? I don't think so. No, because this is my look, on mine, that's the same squad thing. Mine's got the star ratings. So no. But I guess that's because technically this one here, replacing this, is my assistant manager's, like, that's my assistant manager's opinion of how good he is. Rather than, so my assistant manager won't have an opinion on those other players. That'll be why. So yeah, no. I like the look of him though. A Colombian. Let's go back all the way. Where are we? The Colombian, John Velez. We'd have two Colombians then, wouldn't we? We've also got Tunahan Tashi, who's 26, who could come in, but I don't think I want him. Mosquera for midfield. There's a lot of players here that randomly do get work permits. Look, why are these guys getting work permits? And why have I got scouting knowledge of them already, though? They don't have a scouted one, though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. And a lot of the times, if you play in the same league as a team, you would have scouted them, wouldn't you? Which is why you'd have them on there, yeah. They just haven't added that back in for some whatever reason. Any left backs on here? This guy can play left back. Cabriich. He's a left back even. Right, I'm going to continue. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we've got Oh, it's Velez. Mane offer accepted. Velez is coming in on trial. Let's see if he's any good then. Mateus Mane would be a great signing at this level. He'd tear it up. Will you come in for... I know that you're at another club. Will you come for a trial? You are technically on a free, so maybe you would. Colombia is a goated nation to scout young players. It really is, isn't it? It really is. Magai... Okay, they've said no to the trial. I want to get full scouting knowledge on him, and then I think we might sign him as our left back. Or him and Dodgson can both be involved. Have we maxed out our staff? We did a load of staff stuff last time, didn't we? We signed all those Belgians and all of those scouts. We've actually got one coaching role, a performance analyst space. We've also got head of sports science, physio, and sports scientist. I swear I got those. Oh, maybe I didn't because it's sports scientist. Should we get a couple of sports scientists and a physio then? Did somebody say staff rebuild? Right. I was looking for scouts here, wasn't I? Let's look for a physio first. And I guess the attribute we're looking for is physiotherapy. Anyone elite at physiotherapy that like to join us? Surely you guys don't actually want to join us, do you? They actually do. Love it. You're very good. You're elite reasonable, elite unsuited, elite unsuited. You. Come in and be a physio for us. Staff rebuild indeed. How you doing, Leonie? I hope you're well. I hope you're okay. Can we get a get well soon for Leonie in the chat as well, please? I wonder how good he'll be after the winter update. He's been playing a lot on well IRL. Yeah, definitely be improved, I think. To be fair, I think FM got it quite right in that they gave him quite high potential anyway. And then he's actually been proven to do that in real life, sort of that way around, isn't it? By the way, chat, also, if you are watching on YouTube, could you drop a like for me, please? That'd be really helpful for when this becomes a video. Later, when the stream gets turned into a VOD, etc., etc. If you are watching on YouTube, that really helps. Also, if you're watching on Twitch, you could go across to YouTube and drop a like there too. That also helps. I'm on lots of oxycodone and very out of it. Now's the time to ask Leonie outrageous questions and see what she says. Go. No, we do. We are sending our best wishes. Not great to hear that. Right, let's go. Was it performance analyst, I want to say? Oh, no, we also can get sports scientist, can't we? And then add sports science. Any elite sports scientist? No. Outstanding? No. Very good. That'll have to do. You're a physio. You're a physio. You're Aaron Connolly. Chat, is Robot Lady reading out any of the messages? Why is that not happening anymore? I need to fix that. I need to fix the subs and stuff. Kakota, though, thank you so much. Chat, can we get some... Oh, Leonie was a sub as well. Right, 2 big resubs there that you need to put some lovely... I know that you guys have put sub boards in there and I just missed them. Leonie was 73 months, tier 3. Robot Lady is broken, yeah. You resubbed as well. Beyond, I did reply to you, but just late, to be fair. And I did thank you, but thank you again. Leonie was 73 months, tier 3. Get some subboards in. And also Kakota was 64. Get some subboards in. 2 big legends of these parts right there. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. We really need to do a sub emote revamp. We do. We really do, don't we? We could do like 3 counties themed ones. Like Wyvern themed ones or something. I need to do that, yeah. Right, sports scientists. You are... I mean, you're quite good at physiotherapy as well. Is that a good thing? Do you want to come and be a sports scientist for me? Do you want to be the head sports scientist? Because apparently we need one of those as well. I think you do, Sam. Come on in. We could do with some more channel point options too. There's loads of stuff. All right, chat. There's loads of stuff that we could do. Is that what you're saying? I agree with you. Is this game worth buying at the moment or should I wait still? I am genuinely, and I'm not just saying this because it massively benefits my career, I am genuinely loving Football Manager 26 right now at the moment. And it's weird because the game is average at best in terms of the product, but I am so invested in my save that I'm genuinely loving it right now. And I'm being completely honest with that as well. Surely do a subathon at some point as well too. I would love to do a subathon again, play some DayZ on stream, do that type of stuff. I need to like be not ill for an amount of time so that it feels sustainable. And also, why am I giving you extra money? I need to make sure that, you know, like doing a subathon means doing what, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours of streaming to leave Cat to be solo parenting. It's not great, is it? Yeah, it's not particularly easy with a less than 1 year old, especially a less than 1 year old that isn't particularly settled at the moment because he's got an ear infection and stuff. But yeah, maybe at some, definitely, we will do another one at some point. Yes. If you get a save that you enjoy, it's playable, enjoyable. Yeah. And obviously that is a big caveat, isn't it? If you find a save that you enjoy, the game is very playable. I also really do think, I don't know how much this has actually been the case, but it really feels like since I put the skin in, and almost maybe it was because I took ownership of making the game my own, and I kind of really enjoy that process of like, oh, I put a skin in, oh, I put these kits in, oh, I put these photos in, oh, I put these ad boards in. All of the little bits that I do like that really do make me want to play the game more because I feel like I'm making it my own. So maybe that's why I've started to enjoy it even more. Like I was fine with it because I also have the thing of I get to play it and chat about it with you guys and do it as a job. So it's much more enjoyable for me. It's not like I don't sit down and do it in my own free time all that often, because if I do that instead, I might as well make it a video or make it a stream, etc., etc. So it's a slightly different process for me, isn't it? But I've actually been doing that recently. I've actually been playing a Crystal Palace save that I'm really enjoying. It's really good. All right. I don't know what I was doing there, so I've just left that. Oh, a loan approach. I would actually loan this guy. I think is going to be good. I think Chin Shang is actually going to be a good option for us maybe in the future, so I will loan him out to somebody. The game is as good as you're invested in it, like a lot of things in life. Exactly, isn't it? It's so true. So true. But yeah, I would recommend playing it. For me, the engagement in FM26 has really grown since I have the Mr. Tinny skin. I was up until 4 AM. Pino, exactly. Like, not only I put the Mr. Tinny skin in, and then I made it my own skin by changing stuff around with the skin builder, and suddenly I'm hooked on the game again, genuinely. I feel like I'm saying genuinely a lot, which might make it seem less believable. But I'm trying to be believable. But yeah, no, it's good. I'm 12 years into my Liverpool save and loving it. Burnley just finished second, West Ham third, and Brighton fourth. Arsenal back-to-back relegations after administration. Loving it. That would make me love a save, to be fair. Right, let's scout this. See if we can pick up any of those guys. Have we got any updates on our scouting? If we go to shortlists, McGoy, still a D. I don't think we've actually got any more. We still haven't got full. Yeah, we still haven't got any full knowledge on him though, have we? Nathan Butler. If I can put it on here, can't I? If I put doubtful on here, yeah, those guys go. João Ferreira, 6'5", 17-year-old centre back. What do you reckon we could, if we loaned him, chap, and then, I don't think we need him. If we get Nallo, I don't think we need him. Maybe we just keep an eye on him. We could also maybe loan Sassy. Have you prioritised your reports? I actually haven't, to be fair. That's actually what I should do. I don't think I've got loads on, though. We've got 4 of these on at the moment. Are they complete? Are they still going? And I've got a lot of scouts now, but yeah, I haven't actually been to scout priorities and moved it up and stuff, have I? Which I should do. I don't even know where you do that. If I go to recruitment focuses, how do I do that these days? Scout priorities. Here it is. Let's move. Where is it? McGoy up to the top. Good idea, because I don't even know who. I mean, I don't even need that guy anymore. Cancel that assignment. Who are these guys? Let's remove all these guys that I don't even want. I actually do want to know about you. I do want to know about you. I don't need to know about you. Oh, this is because I scouted that game just, isn't it? To be fair, I think. And sample. Let's remove those guys. These guys I actually want to know about. Well, mate, I don't even need to know about Nathan Butler or Odeji. He doesn't want to move to me, does he? He's just moved here. We'll keep him on there. Let's move him down, though. Like that. Good shout. Does Mano. Good shout indeed. Right. Nearly finished my coffee. Then it's cold lemon sip time. Then it's holy time. That's very cold. Very cold. All right. Jean Velez. Did he come in on trial? Who's he wanted by? Doncaster. Doncaster in League One. Which actually isn't a bad sign, is it? Very hydrated, yeah. As a new coach of a girls' team, IRL, I've gone Wolves women and having great fun. That's fun, Pav, yeah. Actually, doing the... doing things like the Rachel Daily save and stuff. Like, there is a lot of fun to be had with the women's game as a bit of a change, I think. Cue the Rush Lou breaks. I mean, there will be some of those later, yes. Definitely. Definitely. I'd like full knowledge on you, please. How quickly do they get knowledge when they're on trial? And also, if I just compare him now... It's really hard to when they've got ranges, haven't they? If I compared him to, let's do Nia Kirby. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Is he basically comparable, though? We might have to DOF the women's side here. We might have to get them up. Because Leonie is struggling. Is he at least... I guess we wait. We just wait and see, don't we? He can play. Have we got any more? Yeah, we are playing in friendlies. Let's put him in the friendly squad. And then we'll get to learn about him, I imagine, wouldn't you? So we'll take Kirby out and put Velez in. Let's put Nalo in as well. In fact, I want to play Pereira, so let's do that. Even if we win the league by the way, they have... Oh, they have to win a playoff as well. Christ, I see. I see. I'm working on a tier 10 to Prem without a single English-born player moved over a team from the British Virgin Isles. Greenest, that is a long old slog. I love it. I like that a lot, though. That's a fun save. How's it going so far? Let's do this, look. In fact, I can pick a load of... Pick without restriction, unpick positions. Let's get them all on the bench because we can. And we'll go from there. Right, Lemsip. Sam Harrison is coming in as our head of sports science. We've got another sports science coming in. We've beat Malvern 5-0. Fred Mann scored. Flew up to tier 7, then barely avoided relegation. Nice, nice. Now looking pretty good for up to National League South. Nice. Yeah, you kind of like where you plateau a bit, and then you do another squad rebuild. And then suddenly you start flying up again, don't you? Because there's not much between the leagues, especially at tier 10 up to about National League South, as you say. As we've seen in this save here. It's been the exact case, isn't it? Oh, good. He now doesn't want a new contract. That's nice. That's good news. What have you missed? Just a bit of chatting, to be honest, Luke. We've made a few moves for some players. We're going to loan out Chin Shang. But not loads, to be honest. Just a bit of catching up on the save, really, in terms of missing anything. Right, we have loaned Chen Shang to Telford. Telford play in the Southern League Premier Central. So should get game time there. They said he's going to be an important player, which is good. Keeney's picked up an injury. I think Keeney, for some reason, is in. Let's put him into the under-21s like the others as well. Chaz, welcome in as well, dude. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. All right. 7th of July. Oh, yeah. You've also missed that we might be signing Mateus Mane on loan. For big wages, but I think it'll be worth it. Imagine if you moved the team to Gibraltar and made it to the Prem. Away fans on the planes every fortnight, I know. I mean, it kind of happens in other leagues, doesn't it? You've got teams in Italy that are on, like, Sicily. And people have to fly over or I guess, can you get a ferry? You probably can. But, like, it kind of happens, doesn't it? In the same sort of way. I had a flat white, so now I'm golden. How are you? I'm good. I've had my Americano. I'm now on to a Lemsip. And then I'm on to an iced tea as well afterwards. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Mateus Mane is going to sign for 3 Counties FC. That is a pretty exciting signing to be signing in the National League, I think. On loan from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Local lad, you could kind of call it, coming from Wolves, although he's Portuguese, etc. Big signing indeed, though. And we've not promised him a particular role, so he can just play right wing as long as we keep him as a star player and play him. Mateus Mane is coming down to the showground. Can we have a welcome Mane, please? Oh, Mane, da, 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 da. What's your thoughts on the Liverpool game today? My brother is a Liverpool fan and isn't feeling confident. I'm a United fan, by the way. Loving life right now. I bet you are. I bet you are indeed. I feel weirdly good about it today. Weirdly confident for a City game. But we'll see. Anything can happen because it's City and they might turn up and be really good. And they usually have a good game against us. But we'll see. I'm feeling okay about Liverpool again at the moment. Wasn't there a thing in the French leagues that some of the Pacific territories compete? Yeah, exactly. So same type of thing. Yeah, the Azores. Teams in Portugal and Spain are closer to Africa than Europe. I mean, you've got like Udi Malia, of course, haven't we? Which we've done a say before. He's in your head. I don't really understand that one. I know that Wolves fans sing that, but why is he in anybody's head? Like, I don't know if that's a good song. But then when do football songs really ever make sense? And it's catchy, so I suppose it does its job, doesn't it? All right, so Mane in. Let's see how he looks in our team. Let's pop him in here, ready for the next friendly. He'll come in for, at the moment, Yargo's starting there, but Brook Myers, etc. Mateus Mane. Pop him there. Can you get number 14? We'll put you instead of Burnett. Burnett we probably need to release anyway. Mane replaces Zombie well, I guess. Yeah, I think that's kind of it, isn't it? That's the be-all. That's the full extent of why that song works. Mateus Mane, though, right wing. He's pretty good. He should be pretty good. Has he played for Wolves? He played for Chesterfield in League One last year. Now they've sent him to us in the National League. He's had 2 seasons at League One teams. Fingers crossed. We get a really good version of him, and it's quite exciting, because that could be good. Mane is in money. We could, yeah. There's loads of, like, all of the Liverpool ones as well. Velez, we got any more? There we go. There we go. Let's actually compare him now to, rather than Nia Kirby, let's compare him to Taylor Richards. He's quite similar, but maybe a bit better. Play him off the left. Well, did we promise to play him off the right, Pav? I don't want him to get recalled, so I think we might have to play him off the right. Like, we didn't promise a role, but we did promise right wing, didn't we? I know it's like cutting in, but I think we might have to do that. We can probably do both a little bit, but for the most part, we might need to do that. I think we signed John Velez. Mainly because it's just some random Colombian who has played in Colombia his entire career. I love the idea of him turning up here. But he's interested. It's quite big wages. FM save suggestion in the Prem. I'm doing a Palace save, Tien, and loving it. So maybe I would suggest that. Can you come down? Maybe. Money. It's a funny in a wyvern's world. That's not bad. Fringe player. If I do fringe player, though, I don't think I'll be able to offer him 3k a week, will I? I might need to do regular starter just so I can offer him the right amount of money. 2.9k. That's not so bad. If I can get this down to like 2.2 with a only 1-year deal. Do a 2-year deal with a relegation release clause and... Let's do non-promotion release clause of 1.5 mil, that of 0. I feel like he accepts this. He doesn't, but he does come down a bit. He really wants that 1-year deal for some reason. I don't hate having him on a 1 year deal, but it means we can't sell him. Let's give him 5% as well and lock that in. Do optional extension. We could do 12 months with an optional extension, actually, couldn't we? That might get him. I can't put the release clause in if I do that, but we could do this. We could do an extra year, look. He doesn't want it. He really doesn't want... my client wants to point out that offering him the requested wage would go a long way. All right, I'll give you 2.7 with 2 years. Right. He really didn't want the 2 years. But annoyingly, I did do what his agent asked for there. I don't think that's a bad offer compared to what he actually wanted. I added in. I came down £200 a week, gave him an extra year with a percentage of sale for when he gets sold. Right, we might need to wait a little bit and then try again for him. That's a shame, but it's hopefully not the end of the world. We mudded the conversation there a little bit. That's a shame. You did a Wolves save. Yeah, job security, not for me. I think he's thinking, I am not getting tied down to living and working in England. I'd rather... there is a good chance that I want to go back to Colombia after 1 year, and you will not keep me in place here. No, thank you. And do you know what? I can kind of understand his thinking. Iago needs to learn English. He can speak basic English. That's good. I wonder, actually, signing Mateus Mane... does that open up some other signings potentially? I kind of... maybe not. I wonder if that helps with, like, the reputation, maybe. There's a lovely Colombian cafe in Worcester. Maybe that's why he's joining. Is there? I think I might have been to that. Just wants to stay in Worcester Premier Inn for the year. Exactly. Yeah, doesn't want to buy a house. Speaking of Colombians, what on earth is going on with John Duran? I think he just must be a head case. He's just a nutcase, isn't he? He's played for... I think I saw he's played for... was it 5 teams in his last 13 football matches? John Duran. Is there a footballer around the world that has more than that? I'm not sure. Near the library. Maybe I have. Weirdly rings a bell. Is this guy quite famous? Was he at... do I know this guy? I feel like I do. Ibrahim Salah-Ad-Din. Or is there another Salah-Ad-Din that I'm confusing him with? Ultimate Journeyman, yeah. 5 teams in 13 matches for John Duran. Just silly, isn't it? Just silly. All right. There is another one. Okay, there you go then. Is it 6? 6 teams? That's even more ridiculous. Not the dictator Salah-Ad-Din. No, not that one. I think there's a footballer that I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure. Although, maybe. Which is a very Football Manager moment, isn't it? I think you're confusing him with the dictator. Off the film, The Dictator. First I'm catching alive and currently trying to get Maidenhead as high as I can. Nice, Beardy. Good luck with your save. I hope good. There's a Dutch left back, right back. That's the one that I'm thinking of, I'm sure. There's also an Equatorial Guinean, Michael da Costa Gonzalez, who's an international, plays right wing. He's been at Bournemouth, or he's at Bournemouth, IRL, that we could potentially sign on a free transfer here. I don't think I want another winger after signing Mane, though. I think what I really do want, chat, is a left back or a left wing back. I want to know if this guy's any good. Right. He's young, though, right? He's only 17. Shall I sign this guy anyway and then maybe sign another one? He's only 17 with really good pace. And good dribbling, good tackling. He's Ivorian. He's on a free. He's a pace merchant, but that can go a really long way, can't it? I can imagine a player that was always injured, like Jack Rodwell came close to something like that. Yeah, that's true, just because they wouldn't play very many games. 6 protein by the age of 21 for Duran. That's silly, isn't it? He's done like the retirement tour as well, hasn't he, John Duran? I think I'm going to sign this guy. Breakthrough prospect. Should be quite cheap. 650. It wants a 7-month contract. Right, let's see if I mud this one by trying to give him 2 years. I'm going to give you more money, mate, to do 2 years. There we go. Fine. Need to sneeze. Told you I got a cold, chap. Let's drink this lemon sip. All right, so he's going to be 1 left back. I do wonder if we still need to get another one, because he's just a pace merchant, isn't he? The thing is, too, if he was still at Villa, he's a starter. Is he, though? Is John Moran... John Moran? Who's that? John Duran, is he actually good enough to be a starter? So I don't think so. I think the whole thing with John Duran is that he kind of got clouded by the fact that he could score outrageous goals and was really good coming off the bench. So I'm not sure. He was actually, if you ask any Villa fans, I don't think he was particularly good when he actually started. So yeah, he's loving the big sign-on fees and living his best life. Yeah. Watkins had a dip, so maybe. I still don't think John Duran's necessarily better. Well, I don't think he's better than Watkins, but maybe. I just don't think that would have been the case. I think that's why Villa were very happy to take £75 million for him. For a player that's quite clearly a head case. Let's do left back who is NA work permit and just see who's around. This is the guy that I was scouting. I don't know if he's any good. He doesn't seem that good. This guy's not on a free, but he's only 20. Beyond, is this guy any good? Oliver Tevenon. My word. He's got 18 acceleration, 15 pace, and he's 6'3" at left back. Hello? Do you reckon we could sign him for the future? He's injured. How long? Hip injury out for 2 months. Can't cross. What a strange profile. 17 jumping reach, speedy left back. We could maybe loan him first and then sign him permanently. He's only got a year left on his contract. But I feel like I think he'd be our starting left back, wouldn't he? He doesn't have any interest in a move, but would come in on loan. Now, would we actually get a work? Would he actually join? Would he pass his medical? 6 months loan. Let's try the end of the season. Let's do none of that. Make you star player. I mean, turning him into a centre-back is really not the worst idea. With that height and that pace, and he can... What was his tackling okay? It's really not a bad idea. I tried to find Chucky on FM26 for console, but he wasn't there. Is he in the game? He starts the save in Austria, bearded. So if you haven't got Austria loaded, you won't be able to find him, I'm afraid. We moved him here, obviously, in this save, but yeah, he plays in Austria, I think. We've just been released from Austria. Is there a more Clayts signing? I'm not sure there is. I don't really want to pay that. £160 a week is how much? Excuse me. £160 a month for 12 months is not too bad. It's just over £1,000. I think we can do that. Let's do that. I think that'll be a good loan signing for left back. Then if we eventually sign him permanently, 12 tackling. He's not particularly composed, is he? Positioning's good. Work rate's not great. Very young still, though, at 20. Bravery's not great for a centre-back. His heading is terrible, even though he is massive. He's a strange old footballer, this guy. Maybe we loan him, though. City haggling over £1,000. Yep. Yep. Right, they've accepted that, though. He might come in. It's Jake O'Brien. It is, but Jake O'Brien is not that fast as well. 18 acceleration, Jake O'Brien. I'm not having that. But yeah, big centre-back playing fullback. Was it last week that Everton played 4 centre-backs? I think they played Branthwaite, Keane, Tarkovsky and O'Brien, didn't they? It's Geronimo Fallas. That's who it is. Scouting finished to this guy. That's cool. We're going to sign him, I think. Low heading, but a giant. You'll get his head on it. We just don't know where it's going to go. Let me see on... Shall I do some recruitment focuses? What do we even need now? You don't stay rich if you're not careful with your money. It is true. I can't speak to this guy again yet, can I? John Velez. Shall I sign Amara Nallo? I actually think that's very solid. I hope he'd want to be like third, fourth choice. Breakthrough prospect still. I think we sign Nallo. He's only 21. Come in and be... Oh, it's quite a hefty old wage, that, Amara. I'm not sure I love that, but 2 years already is good. Release clause for higher clubs. If we don't get promoted, you can go for 500k. How's that sound? And then if we do get promoted, you can go for 1.2. There could be money to be made here. I don't like that. 20 games, you want 5k a week? Right, we might not get a Marinallo here. Or at least we might need to wait until a little bit later in the window. Unused there. Let's add relegation release clause of nothing. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. 500k there, 0 for that one. Yeah, I think this is going to be too much. FYI, spend money now. You got to cap an FFP next season. Ooh, is that true? Now is the time to splash the cash, is it? If I give you a sell-on fee of 5%, maybe that'll smooth things over. I think he's going to say no because of the... I'm not going to give him 6k a week, which is what he wanted. Wages cap next season, yeah. Oh, actually, he's okay with that. That's much cheaper than he wanted. We'll take that. Okay, we are going to get Nallo then. That's nice. How you doing, Ian? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're good, my friend. What sport are you looking forward to the most in the Winter Olympics? I've not watched any of the Winter Olympics yet, Voitinho. The curling's always good, though, to be fair. The idea of sitting down with a cup of tea and getting fully invested in a curling match is weirdly tempting, isn't it? Next season, if you get promoted, that's true, yes. We are, though. We're going to. Oh, look. All right, maybe we're not going to get Amara Nallo because he's off to... he could be off to Boston United. They are all nationally... yeah, they've not made a bid, though, so hopefully he chooses us over those teams. But they might give him more money. Hopefully not. Let's keep the pitch size. Right. Come on, Pav. All right, Oliver Tevenon. Is this guy a real guy? Yeah, he must be. He's 20. This is a real man, isn't he? I can add a photo for him. I won't do it now, but I'll do it after the stream. Oliver Tevenon. He's a real... Ooh. That hairline is not great for 20, sir. Oh, dear. That's, I shouldn't let that put me off. But, chat, do I cancel this signing? Is that harsh? Oh my god, he's Zealand. There's no way this guy is 6'3" and 18 acceleration. I'm not having it. Is that a bit harsh to cancel a signing just because of their hairline at 20? Was waiting for the Zealand joke. Me too. I was letting somebody else make it. I didn't say that. Okay. Dude needs a loan to Turkey. Yeah. Oliver Tevenon. He's technical. He's committed. He signed for City in 2021 and has worked his way up to the under-18 squad for 24-25. I mean, that's out of date. That needs updating, Man City. We're not in 24-25 now. Born in London. He's English. He's Irish in my save, though, to be fair. So, something weird's going on there. I heard if you shampoo hair with Holy, it grows back. That is not a legitimate claim. Okay, you can't get me on that one. So, sign him. ChatGPT adjust hairline in this image. We can't do that. We can't do that. As a bold man, cancel the deal. Is that really harsh? Should you ever cancel a deal in FM because their hairline isn't good? Because I just did. I'm not sure. Nah, do you know? Listen, all right. Go off you go. Sort it out. Come back. We'll sign you later on down the line. Okay? I'm not having him. I'm just not having him. I know, in all seriousness, I know if I put his little face in there, he's got a face that annoys me. It's not just his hair. Sorry, Oliver, if you're watching. I'm not having him. I feel so bad. He's got the turkey on loan. I'd love that. Yeah, we've got standards. Exactly. Now this feels harsh. I'm sorry. It is it's something you cannot avoid. It's, you know, it's not your fault. If this is you, I'm sorry. I actually don't like that banter that much because, you know, it's not your fault, is it? It's not your fault, but still, I didn't sign him. So still, if his hairline is like his defending and both are on the edge, can you really trust them? Exactly. Yeah. Nah. To be, I wasn't having him. My vibe check. I wasn't having him. Is this guy any good? Boubacar Diarra, left back. Hello. Should we sign this guy instead? This guy looks good. No, is he interested in us? Let's sign this guy. Cries and receding hairline. Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good decision for the club. We'd save the dressing room. We need a face check. That's true. That is true. Right. I'm not losing my mind. I'm not losing my mind though. This guy looks quite good, right? £1,000 a week. This might be hasty. And Jenny, you should never be hasty, but quite quick. Can cross. Can tackle. 21 years old. Will he get a work permit? Maybe he doesn't get a work permit, and he doesn't have an agent. He might not get a work permit. We are going to check his face first, though. Boubacar Diarra. Where was he at? Lorient. Yeah. Boubacar Diarra. Was he at Lorient or at Lyon? He's at Lyon IRL, right? I can't find a face. He doesn't seem to have a face anywhere. I think that's it. Was he at... That's a different one. A different Diarra. There's lots of Boubacar Diarras that's with a C instead of a K. And there's Boubakari Diarra. Habib Diarra. Yeah, I can't find his face, chat. I'll have to do some more research. I think his hair's fine, though. I think I found his Leon announcement. Is that it there? I'll open it. Let me see. Did that open? Is that his, though? Because they've spelled his name differently. Oh, yeah, that's from Lorient. So maybe his name... Maybe this guy spelled his name differently. I think you're right, but in-game look, he's got the K instead of the C for Boubacar. Now, that can sometimes happen, can't it? But yeah, I think you're right. And I think his hair... If we go by this, chat, I think he passes the hair test. And is that what we're doing now? But yeah, look, he signed from Lorient. Look, spelled with a C here, though. Gives the full name. Lorient. Look at personal, gives the full name. Yeah, but... yeah, I don't know. Probably just a transliteration thing. Yeah, exactly. No way, he's only 21. It's not this guy. It's him. I assume it's this guy. Rather than this. We're not signing him at left back. That hairline is not passing the test, is it? But yeah, I think this is him. Let me check. Hang on a minute. What does this say? Born in 2007. Does that check out? 2007. It's about with a K there, but I think that's who he is. He looks all right to me, though. Different one came up for me. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're good. I think we're going to go with that. Lateral gouge is left back. That makes more sense as well, then. We are signing Boubacar Diarra, who is a lateral gouge from Lyon. His ability is leading National League North. Potential League One standard. So maybe he's not that good. But I still feel like he's good enough for us. I like him. I like the way that he just landed in our lap there, and we didn't even have to scout for him. He was just randomly on our, like, Le Puy Foot 43 were bidding for him, so we just bid for him. I quite like that as a narrative. Love now that we're doing background checks to see if their hairline is good enough. Exactly. Sam says, I'm starting my first ever FM career after years of watching tomorrow. Any tips? Yeah, take your time. Like, if it's your first one, make sure you get into it properly by not rushing through stuff, is what I'd say. Take ownership of everything you want to take ownership of, and then you'll have a full picture in your mind of what is happening in your save, and then that way you won't feel like overwhelmed by everything. Now, you've been watching for ages, so you're probably fine, but like, Football Manager is overwhelming, isn't it? So I take ownership of everything you want to do. Like, actually take your time going through everything. Do your own stuff, do your own team, all that stuff, so that you actually understand what your club is about, if that makes sense, would be my tip. Right, Eric Tenvoord comes in as a physio. Sefton's rejected them. That's nothing to do with us. I'd like to sell Jeffrey Boney, but no one wants him. Is actually, are any of our club wanted? Jean Velez's, but he doesn't play for us. Nalo also. Keeney's wanted on a loan. I'd like to loan Keeney. Let's offer you out for a loan. I need to go and offer out all of these youngsters, actually. Important footballer, if possible, please. Let me go to... You should be in the under-21s already. I think it's because you're on the bench. Under-21s. Can I do... not you. Can I offer everybody out on... No. I can't. I have to do it one by one. I don't want to loan out Ethan Burnett anyway because he's 26. My tip would be that don't set up your profile as yourself as a 50-year-old like me. You retire before you get very far. Don't do that. Yes, that's also true. Right. Offer via transfer room. Loan offer is at least important player. I'm actually going to lock that in, I think. For Clarence Clumps. Derry Beyond Merkin. Offer via transfer room. Loan. Important player. Let's do semi. See if that works better. Let's try some different ways. Fredman. I'm just watching the cricket, so we'll watch the VOD later, Morgs. It's your way of doing things. I understand. I'll catch you soon, my friend. Hello. If you select all bar Keeney, it might work. Maybe. Oh, because I've already done Keeney. That's true, actually. You might be right. I've done most of them now anyway, haven't I? So, yeah, you're probably right, though. JB Green. Offer. Get you going. Is Edin Dzeko scored beyond? Are they playing already? Right. Cheers. Yesterday, I see. I don't know who Tolo is. Last year of contracts for these guys. That's all right. Turning into a weekly thing and me watching hours behind. Exactly. I hope the migraines have cleared up. Migraines seem all right. I've got a cold again, but yeah. Thank you, dude. Just like a weird little bout of them, which I have sometimes, and then hopefully they go away for a few months, which I'm hoping is the case now. Oh, there we go. West Brom. Oh. Clarence Clumps for 150k. A permanent deal. We might be able to ask for more money here and ask for maybe future. Are we ever going to play Clarence Clumps as a starter? He's quite good and did come through our youth intake. But do we get the money where we want the money? Up the Clumps, yeah. Clumps Trivago ads are doing my head in. They are bad, aren't they? Yeah. If we can get like 400k, shall I ask for just loads of money maybe? Amit, yeah. If we get 250k there and then another 100k and you give me percentage of the next sale instead, do you think you can get a buyback clause, or is that not possible? You could get a buyback clause. I'm not sure if we need to. Like maybe... Yeah, you're right. In the adverts, he's just a bloke acting. It's not like... They've not like explicitly been like, we've got Jurgen Klopp in our advert. He's just pretended to be a normal bloke. Do we need this money? No, but long term, we probably do. Like, I think we should be trying to get as much money into the club as possible. And having a 50%... could be really lucrative in the future because he's going to go to a higher league. We could do a loan back, but do we need a loan back? It's not like he plays for us. He's in our under-21s. Like, this is silly good money. Is there anything else we could do, like, for future? I don't know if I want to do a buyback. I don't think they'll say yes to this, by the way, but I'm going to try it. No. All right. Needs improved deal now. Right, look what you've done. Breakthrough prospect. We'll find you a loan. £800 per week. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, we can hold and sell later after promotion. We have a higher... Yeah, exactly. We can also do that, can't we? All right. I think we ask for big money, and then if we don't get big money for them, we keep them because they are quite good. And I think we will get a loan for him set up this year. We are signing N'Golo Magai, who's going to be one of our left-back options. I'm not 100% sure how good he is, but he's quick, and then we're going to have lots of options, and he's only 17, so he should get better as well, Magai. I'm hoping he's got potential as well. Wait, let's bring him in. Worcester City check. Yeah. What have they... What's going on with them? Have they still got Bettinelli as their manager? They do. Marcus Bettinelli. Have they signed anyone ready for... They're going into League 2. They're a Football League team. Let's have a look at... How do I look at transfer history for them? Not particularly easy now. I don't know where I've put that on this. I want that to be there, maybe. How do I look at their transfer history? Club history? I actually don't know how to get to their transfer history now. I know I could go to my transfer history and then change the club, but that feels like a really long way of doing it. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do, but I'm not even sure I could because I wouldn't get to them, would I? Club overview, is it on there? Not club site. Go back. Club. Where is club overview? Yeah, because of the new skin, there's usually it's here, isn't it? But it's not. Worcester City, there's the under-21s. About club. Transfer activity. Here we go. No, that's their transfer. Still not their transfer history, is it? Top left nav bar. Yeah, but this is... I'm not looking at mine. I want theirs. Oh, my guy doesn't join till November. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that. Nice one. How do I find it from here? Maybe it was on here. We'll add that in the skin. Yeah, that's exactly the type of thing we need to look for. Club profile. No. Finances I can't see. Transfer activity. Is it that? Is it this blank one that we've got here? Yeah, because I'd like to see who they were signing. I can see who they're signing at the moment, but yeah. News. Club history. Manager history. Recruitment budget. Stages. Yeah, I don't think there is a way. Because overview takes me to my overview, Pino. And I know my squad history and stuff. I want to know. I want Worcester's instead. Go on League 2 transfers. That could work. A bit of a long way to... Oops. Long way around it, isn't it? There probably is. Yeah, Marcus Bettinelli is their manager. It's weird. League 2 like that. Right, League 2 player of the season so that I can click on League. Can I even do that? I wish the leagues actually came up better here as well, but they don't. I don't know what I'll do. We'll do it this way around. League 2. Ins and outs. Transfers. I could do it this way, but it's not great. Who else is drinking their holy right now? Lemon equals dub. Luke, love that from you. Me, in a minute. I'm going to finish my lemon sip, but then me in a minute. Skybet League 2, sponsored by Bet365. Check trademark. That's basically what you have to search for, isn't it? Yeah. It's a hidden game in FM. Find the screen. It's fun, isn't it? Extra little bit of fun. We like mini games, don't we? Sort by club here. We've got these guys coming in. They've signed McOwen, Chirino, Scar, Bradbury, Patterson, and Taylor. Callum Patterson has joined Worcester City in League 2. Yeah, their signings aren't particularly interesting after all that either. Weird one. I could just look at their squad, to be honest. It's probably the best way to see who they've signed. Just look at the squad. They don't have a goalie, it seems. They haven't actually got a goalie except for Ainsley Pears, who's down here. Callum Patterson, where can you play? Yes, exactly. Frankie Bishop's still there, of course. Tom Lockyer is still there. Jaden Thompson-Brissett's still there. Jaden Heskey. Callum Patterson can play everywhere. Flipping heck, he actually can. That's ridiculous. How's Frankie? Frankie must be getting close to this deal. 3 years. Yeah, pretty good. I haven't actually scouted him, but pretty good. He developed. I think so. Played every game last year, look. All right, let's continue. Loan offers for JB Green. This is good. Who's promising to play him? Regular starter. Both in Real Bedford play in National League North. Ebbsfleet and National League South. So we'll accept both of those. Beyond, any strong opinions on where you'd like to go beyond? I'm going to say no to the fringe player ones, though. Woking, Braintree, Wealdstone, Leamington, Enfield, or Chester. Who's offering the most money? Woking at 70, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think, does it? JB Green going to be paid in Bitcoin at Real Bedford. I mean, it'd be quite profitable, that, wouldn't it? I'm just going to accept all the regular starters on Beyond's behalf, I think, here. Accept those guys. Reject these guys. And then Stephen Keeney, you're off to Yatetown, Walterman Hersham, or Kings Langley. None of those teams seem that good, but there we go. If we can remove his future deal when they're in the championship, reckon we do it. Yeah, that's actually, we should have a look at that. You're right. See if he stays and see what happens. Yeah, you're right. We should do that. All right. Odds. We have been made 1-91 favourites now that we've got Mateus Mane. Pretty good. Do you find youth easier to work with this FM? Probably the same, I think. Oh, look, our scout retired. That means we can go and get another scout now. If you go to your own club's transfer history, can you toggle between all the clubs in the league? They're not in our league, Future Poll. That's the problem. They're in the league above us, so no. You can, but yeah, I can't get there from there. I don't think they changed the logic, so it should be the same. Yeah, I don't think it's any different. Right, we've lost a scout there, and he was a bloody good scout. A bloody good rep was Mirza Varasenovic. So we need to go and replace him. We've got one vacant role there. We've also still got performance analyst. Did I sign a performance analyst? I thought I was getting a performance analyst, or maybe I didn't. I don't think. Yeah, maybe I didn't actually do it. Right, staff database. No, I don't think I did it. Let's first of all do that then. Performance analyst. Remove that. Make you good at performance analyzing. What's the best thing for performance analysts? It is analyzing data and tactical knowledge. Okay. Have we got an elite? No. Look at the very goods and then have a look at tactical knowledge on these guys. He seems Belgian, so I feel like we sign him. Very good, competent. No, I should do this, shouldn't I? Let's do this. Staff rebuild, exactly. We got sidetracked, didn't we, by the sports scientists? We really did. Tactical knowledge. Anybody got both? At least good in both. Anyone? Good. Very good. It might be this guy, and he's Belgian. Good. Good. It's this guy, Adrian Martini. He's very good, good. And I like to sign people who are very good, good. Right. Happy days. He is in. Don't forget, we also need to sign a hairstylist as well as a scout. True. That is true. Hairstylist, hair transplant person, etc., etc. I'm also looking for a scout, aren't I? Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's look for somebody who's good at scouting. Let's have a look at the best ability, judging. Oh, no. Good. I don't want good Gareth Ainsworth coming up again. I want very good. Search nationality Turkey. Should I try and sign a Turkish member of staff who can in theory be our hair transplantist? That's not a word, is it? Mental ones. What do I need here? I need scouting. Right. Very good, good. We've got very only goods there. So that very good, good is these are our guys. It's either Classer Turner. What knowledge do you have? He's got good knowledge of quite a lot of places. He seems pretty class. Classer Turn a teamer, sorry. Or where's the other guy? Why's that gone back? Why did you just go back? Or there's Kenneth Zandvliet, who has okay knowledge as well. Or that keeps reverting back, which is annoying. Or there is this guy, Tom Torremond. He's Belgian. He's Belgian. That's our guy. That's our guy. Always the Belgians with us. Welcome. That's true. The Dutch guy could be friends with our new Dutch physio, but the Dutch and the Belgians get on anyway. They talk like Flemish or something to each other. I don't know. I don't know what they do. Leave them doing that over there, and we'll get all of our Belgians in. Lovely. Did CC move to West Brom? Chaz, no, he didn't. I asked for lots of money and they didn't pay the money. So no, not yet. What number should we give Mateus Mane? Also, we've got some more numbers to give out here. Do I change any of our starting numbers? Ezra Carrington probably shouldn't have the number 2 anymore, should he? We should have you. We should probably give that to Josh Robinson, who's our first choice right back. Also, Big John Pereira. Do I give him the number 5? Basically, same country, isn't it? Yeah, somewhere over there. Also, left back, Dodgson, Owen Dodgson for number 3, or do we give that to the new guy who comes in? I'm gonna save it for the French guy that comes in. I like the sound of him. I like the cut of his jib. Mateus Mane though, I don't think we can take Brookmeyer's number off him. I don't think we can take Ronaldo Flowers' number off him. So I think I'm gonna get. What does he have at Wolves? Is it 19? I think it's 19. 3-3 for Manes. They kind of look like pound signs. I do like that, actually, yeah. It seemed like a touch of disdain towards the Belgians. Quite the opposite, in fact. Just pure love and respect. I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't know why there's so many of them here, but I love them, so I just leave them be. They've got their own section of the training ground to just leave them be. Right, you're going to get number 20, Mateus Mane, because I like the number 20. And we'll go from there. All right, Farage. It was a bit Farage, that, actually. Yeah, you're right. What I'm saying is, I love the Belgian people. All right? That's what I'm saying. We come from behind to win. Will our Colombians speak to us again yet? Nope. I don't know how long that's been. Maybe when it gets to August, it will have been another week. So let's go 1st of August, try and speak to our Colombian again. Oh, they're back. Chaz. They're back. I think we asked for big money, though. We could do 200k plus 200k plus percentage of next sale. 400k. They keep saying no to that. Yeah, fair enough. Tozer, who's that? I think that's an under 21s or something. Under 18s coach. Ben Tozer, he played football, didn't he? He played football. Tell you that for a fact. Thank you. Good knowledge, that. Oh. Nallo has said no to us. By the way. Long throw, did he? There you go. Get your holy! Exclamation mark holy. It's just popped up in the chat anyway. Click that link. Get yourself some lovely, lovely drinks. 0 sugar. Better alternative to soft drinks. Delicious. I've got an iced tea. Cheers. That is nice. That is nice. That feels right for my cold. Amara Nallo has gone to Torquay, which is a bit of a shame. I think we offered him about the same as that as well. We've kind of... He would have got sent off anyway, that's true. We have missed out on him, though. That might mean we need to look at another centre-back. So, like, maybe... I said maybe... Shall I look at... Work permit likely. Centre-back. Why is there only 2 now? Shall we look at this guy? Although, actually, who's Albert Gomez? Gambian centre-back. He's 21. Plays for Istanbul Başakşehir. But for some reason will get a work permit. Hi, Clayts. Just curious about some tactical things. Do you notice any differences in tactical approach between matches, during matches between 26 and 24? Is it more dynamic or is it basically the same as before? I don't notice loads different, but I'm also playing different tactics. So if I played the same thing, maybe I'd notice differences, but I notice differences anyway because I play different tactics. If you see what I mean. There are definitely some subtle changes, but not loads, is probably what I'd say. Best young centre-back coming through IRL is Gambian. Yeah. Kinta. Yeah. Or do I try and sign João Ferreira? Maybe on a loan with the idea of signing him permanently in the future. Gambian's only 6 foot, not tall enough. This guy is tall enough, though. Again, can't... I mean, not very... Acceleration's not great, but the rest is good. Oh, blessed and pressed. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Digital. That'd be good. I wonder if we go for a little... Actually, stop. We need to do a hairline check. Hold on. João Ferreira. Chat, if you could help me. Porto. Oh, that's a glorious head of hair. Is that him? Where's he been? He's only 18. Is he real? He actually might not be real, this guy. Is he a new gen? Because of the stadium thing, it's got rid of my photos. He's only 18, so he might actually be a new gen. There is a João Ferreira here though, but I think he's older. Yeah, this guy's 24. He plays for Benfica now. That can't be him. I reckon he might be a new gen, in which case we're not going to know, are we? Yeah, he's new gen. Right. Let's see if we can sign him. 500k, but if we loan him for 2.2k, will you let us get rid of that? I'll keep it as important player for now. Just trying to make sure with the master, since you're at the top. I mean, that's true. That I haven't noticed loads, Hadita, no. And a lot of it is just adapting to the whatever tactic you're using anyway, type of thing. One of the best strikers in this year's game is Voltemado. He retired at 35 with 337 league goals. Wow. It is the method, though. Big, tall strikers, isn't it? I might just say this. They might... I'm just going to say that we're going to play him in that. Did that even... Like, I'm probably not going to make him a star player anyway, so they're probably going to bring him back anyway. So we'll go with that. Oh, look! Boubacar Diarra is not going to get a work permit. That's why he wasn't popping up on that list of... We might have to sign the bald guy. He's not even bald. He's just balding. Been the meta for about 10 years. Hardly a meta anymore. That's true, yeah. But I guess it still is, but... Yeah. I like strikers with good passing and vision. Yeah. I don't think we waste another 5k. Oh, it's only 5k. He's not going to get one, though, is he? Vontae's off to a Grimsby, maybe. Derry, you're off to Beyond, you're off to Merthyr Town. I don't think we're going to get that one. So we actually still need to sign a left back. Although we have signed... We haven't signed because he's not coming until November. We still need a left back. And there's only, apparently...
Follow me. Okay.
Fabian... Or this guy. Fabian Ferro. Fabiano Ferro. Who actually looks alright. He's Belgian. There's a lot of convos here in Indonesia about tactic about new FM26. So thanks for the answer. All good. The Indonesians love the tactics, don't they? It's cool. I think that could be why Voltemada is good, to be honest. Yeah. Beyond will love Murtha, yeah. I took Santiago Castro from Bologna, and he had such a good attribute distribution for a forward that he could play any role as a striker and does well. Mog, I've signed him in my Palace save that I was talking about. I've got Santiago Castro, and I've just started playing 2 strikers. I've got Tieno Barry and Santiago Castro together, and it's very fun. They are good, yeah. What about a left back on loan till Jan, and then bring in Mane, bring in the other guy in November? Possibly, yeah. This guy doesn't look all that bad, to be fair. Would cost us between 0 and 60 for the future. Hairline, I mean, he could have grown it out to hide the hairline, but it looks pretty good there to me. He's played for RFC Liège. He's not had a great time. 5 average rating there, look. Which isn't particularly good. Would get a work permit, yeah. He's on my list here, look, as work permit likely. Looks like a decent left back, if you ask me. Is he better? Let's compare him to Dodgson and Dodgson. Because if Dodgson and Dodgson's better, I mean, we just stick with Dodgson? Is it worth it? Dodgson looks much better there, doesn't he? How good's this guy? He's 32. Maybe a loan. Let me look for loans, actually. Let's get rid of work permit. Let's go loan. Let's just go interested, loan only. Anybody? Let's go world rep. Junior Ake. Would he get a work permit? Probably not. None of those names jump out. We do need bodies, yeah. All right. None of these are like exciting. And I like exciting. Transfer or loan. Logan Pye is just a cheap option if we wanted somebody just as a body with a bit of history with us. Josh Wilson, S. Brand, I just don't think he's very good. Steven Sessegnon as a name. I just don't think these guys are good. Let me do a quick one of these. And let's see. Let's do left back. Playing time is any. And just see if any left backs pop up there. Josh Wilson, you'll get money for. Do you reckon? I don't think he's that good, though, is the problem. Let's see. Also, we need to find out if we... It probably won't, but let's see if we get a work permit for Diarra. I don't think we're going to, though. Is the issue. But we'll see. I would like to try and start the season today. I did say that, but we're not that far away. Work permits for the 2 staff members. That's cool. He's decent. Usually goes around 5 to 6 mil. Really? Oh, maybe he's all right then. João Ferreira said no to us. Right. Here we go. Velez will actually talk to us again now. The agent even came to say that. Take your wages. Okay, did not want to take your wages down. He only wanted to join. Fringe player. I need to change that because he won't play. He won't join else. I think I did regular starter last time. 3,000 for 11 months. Do I just get him for 11 months then? Yeah, I sold him, Ian. I sold him. It's a shame. Right, 2.8k. I'm signing this guy for 12 months or whatever, 11 months. I know that he's going to get upset if I don't do that. So we're going to make another signing there. That'll be fun. This star's going to be the enemy. All right. Clarence Clump signed a new contract, by the way. So we might be able to ask for even more money in the future. JB Green is indeed going to get paid in Bitcoin. You're off to Real Bedford. Enjoy. Loading out a lot of our youngsters, which is cool. None of our youngsters that came through last year were any good, were they? They're all rubbish. Oh, for Christ's sake, Peterborough going for Velez now. In League One. So we're probably going to miss him as well, aren't we? That's so annoying. Who is this Marquise Martins? How tall is CC? I don't actually remember. I don't know. Let me have a look. Oops. Wow, it's capital letters. He is 5'9". 5'9". Beyond is off to Braintree, actually. And Keeney is off to Kings Langley. Enjoy, lads. Enjoy. Right, we'll see if Velez chooses us. I have a bit of a feeling he might go to Peterborough in League One now. And we'll move. Diarra, work permit rejected. He will sign for us, which I don't think we should do. But we could sign him and then give him an ESC place next year. Is he that good, though? I do like the look of him. He's only 21. Potential to be League One standard. Has played for Leon. No, he has. He's played for the Leon B team. On here, look, it just says Leon. Can we use CC? What's CC? Clarence Clumps. We probably should, yeah. We probably should. Boubacar Diarra, though. Do I just say no to this? Do we get Zealand back instead? We might need to. It is how much? 1.1k a week. It's a lot of money for somebody that can't play. But do we get ESC places next year? Is he going to be good for then? Probably not. Let's cancel it. That's a shame. Yeah, should we just use Clarence Clumps? We also have Keeney can play left back. Steve Halmerson can play left back as well. I don't think he's as good. But not terrible. Clarence Clumps is one of our DMs, though. Leading National League. So, should we just use... We probably should just use him, shouldn't we? Let's put him in the squad. Clarence Clumps, you're getting promoted to the first team. He does. I did promise him a loan. So if he does get an offer for a loan, we might need to loan him out still and then sign someone. But if we get Velez, I'm not sure he'd start anyway. But let's see. Let's put him in the first team squad for now. Scunthorpe offer, blah, blah, blah. Lovely. Exactly. Three Counties captain is going to continue to be Chucky with Luca as the backup vice captain. Boast maybe off to Barnsley. All right, don't have to boast about it. Williams. Who's Williams? Did I try? Is that Vontae Williams? Vontae Williams got a new club. He has. He's off to Cambridge. That's fun. Cambridge are all right, aren't they? League 2. How has he fallen upwards? Vontae Williams has fallen up to League 2. Maybe we should have just kept him as a backup. I just thought he was a bit rubbish. He could just run. But oh wow, fair play to him. Fair play to the lad. All right, Ignacio Galvan, Heward. Cool. Right, Velez, I want to find out about you. Our first game must be quite close as well. We play in 2 days' time. First game of the new season, chat. I mean, Roberto Martinez fell upwards as a manager for years. It does happen. It does. Right, there you go. Velez is going to go to Peterborough. What a shame. What a shame. Right, Clarence Clumps, you might have a spot in this first team squad. As soon as other teams come in, they just go to those teams, don't they? We still do need a DM then. Is there a good one here? In fact, have I got one of these going to try and find them? That's where he came from. Who is that? Vuk Tokin, who plays for Zemun in Serbia. Surely doesn't get a work permit. Makes sense that the posh would want a little Colombian supplier. Brilliant. Hello, you train players in what role you play for your tactic? Yes, Terrace, yes. I've not been particularly diligent with doing so, but on my squad screen here, look, I have this on here to show where they're being trained. So like You see the ones that are being trained in the right places, and then the ones that I haven't bothered to do so. But yeah, ideally, yeah, you should do that, I think. All right, let's go back here. Any work permit likely DMs? What about you? 23, Dion Marks, Indonesian, international. Who played for... He doesn't look great, to be honest with you. Can play centre-back. Played in the Eredivisie for NEC Nijmegen 14 times. Would be average at best. That's as a centre-back. Show me him as a defensive midfielder. Still average at best. Prolific. He's got 1 goal. I mean, he is a defensive mid, but yeah. What about this guy? Noah Recchia. Belgian. Youngster. USG. He doesn't look great, does he? How you doing, Manny? Welcome in, dude. Doesn't look particularly good either. Let's go with competent at DM. Anybody else pop up? This 20-year-old at Charlton, Pietro Latorre. From Inter. Played for Blue Neri under 23s. Is he any good? I like that. But he now plays for Charlton. No is the answer. I need... Are these on just scouted players? Where? Oh, yeah, I'm on scouted players only. Let me see on here then. I can scout some more. Work permit likely. Competent at DM. World rep. Anyone slightly younger? You're a bit younger. Stein Boltman. Would have to buy him, though. Jesus Trindade also. Let's put a little bit of thing in here. 23 years old. And then if their value isn't too high, we might be able to get them. Let me also put in here, just transfer only. That'll get rid of some. Yeah. There's really none available. Peter Quispel. PSV. Oh, he actually played for the PSV first team. Pace is quite good. 5'7". Let's give you a scout. Would cost... He's on a free. Mine's guy's 22. Yeah. Why can't I scout you? Is it because you're on a free, but you're at PSV? You're not at PSV. Let's offer you a trial then. Peter Quispel. A good name. Scouting range. Oh, we haven't got any. Good shout, Wizards. We've run out of scouting range. I'm going to put world on just for a little bit. Good shout. Here's some more. Now we're talking. Right. On here, I don't know if these guys would cost us money, but these guys down here are kind of all on freeze. If I just get scout reports on a few of these, maybe they're good. Lucas Robber. He looks 12 at most. This Matherin, I feel like I recognize the name. Let's get scout reports on some of these. How injured are you? 4 months, probably a no. Paris Erie. We like exotic players that we wouldn't usually sign. That's what we like, isn't it? Young players. Screw it. Can I scout all of you guys? Full scout. Let's see if we get any decent ones back. We're not in a rush necessarily. We've got until the end of the window, but let's see. Peter Quispel comes in on a trial. Let's see if he's any good. I like finding different ones. It's fun. Have you seen in Malaysia or somewhere they're building the world's biggest stadium in the world and it's called like the Giant Dong or something? I haven't seen that, but now if somebody could link that to me, that'd be great. Peter Quispel looks okay. He looks all right, this guy, no? Pace could be really good. Good League 2 player. Just do a Google search for that, obvious. Yeah, I'm not searching Giant Dong. Quietly enjoying the train in the chain in the background, of course. This guy looks good, no? PSV player, 22. Let's see if we get any good scout reports back from those other guys as well. And of course, right on cue, Nia Kirby injured. Right where we need a defensive midfielder. Clarence Clumps, it could be your time. You're going to be out for 1 to 2 days. He might be back. We'll see. Yeah, it looks good for the level, right? I want to wait until he gets full with his trial. Let's wait until he gets a bit more. We get a bit more knowledge on him, maybe, and check. Salisbury would like to loan you. That's fine. You can. Regular starter as well. Right. Football grounds guide. News. How legit is this then? How legit is this? And also, it's definitely not called Giant Dong. It's called the Trong Dong Stadium. Approved by the Hanoi government back in December, the Trong Dong Stadium is intended to host major sporting, cultural and socio-political events while elevating it in Vietnam rather than Malaysia. The Trong Dong, I mean, look at that thing. That is a Trong... That's not a great version of it. That is a Trong Dong if I've ever seen it. It looks like a massive, like, you know, like a carousel with the horses. It looks kind of like one of those, doesn't it? Glad to see the one shows back. Yeah, I like to have a chat with you guys. A bold statement of ambition from Vietnam. For context, the proposed stadium is double the size of the Emirates and Old Trafford. Does it say how many? 135,000 capacity. So tight weenie if you're Scandinavian, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to say that, Pav. Right. Basically, that is the that's the stadium we made for that video. With hashtag, isn't it? That's what that is, right there. Good fun. Let's keep the one show going. Right, let's go. And they've signed Velez. How much did they put Velez on, wages-wise? About the same as I was going to. The value's good as well. That's a shame. He would have been good for us. But hopefully we find someone even better. In fact, now that I've added the scouting range back in, I should look for a left back as well, shouldn't I? Anyone here on a free... In fact, I'm going to just put it in. Contract status expired. There's 4. Any of these any good? Scout you guys as well. 23, Anis Fatahin. Algerian. Played for Paris FC. First team. Did actually play. Algerian, not international. Vernon Addo, Ghanaian. Played for Lecce. Played for Lecce in Serie A. Only 23 still. Get him a scout. In fact, we can give him a trial, can't we? I like the look of Vernon Addo. He looks serious. Yijit Ard, we'll give them a scout and see what happens with those guys. Also, let's go centre backs now that we didn't sign another one. Did play, but a 6.2 average rating. Yeah, we brushed past that bit. Right, this guy's name is that. Oh, it's a Bonaire International. What a weird throwback that is. This guy plays for Bonaire, which I feel like we only discovered as a place last stream. But this guy is actually a Bonaire International. He's rubbish. He's got 26 caps for them. And he's he doesn't great. But yeah, in non-league going for players in Serie A is crazy. I mean, he's not in Serie A. Lecce. He's been released. He plays for nobody. But yes. Sign him. I kind of want to, but I think he might be a bit rubbish. Paris Iri. 6'3". I don't know, he might be good. Have I scouted you? Yeah. Can Yidgit come in and do the hair transplants? That's not a bad shout. Gaetan Bakush. I feel like I recognise that name. Maybe not. All right, let me just check in case there's anyone popped up on here. Oh, 6 left backs. I have no idea if any of these guys can actually get work permits there. This guy's fantastic. He's on a free, but would he get a work permit? Yes. Hello. Right. This guy would get a work permit. He's Argentinian, 25 years old. And he looks very good. Big Galvan. I mean, he doesn't actually, according to this, isn't better than Owen Dodgson, but I think he looks quite good, right? A-, played for, get him in the Galvan. Racing Club, he's played his entire career in Argentina except for a little loan for Orlando City B. Will you come in for a little trial? He could be our left back for sure. We are finding some players now, aren't we? I also looked for DMs. There's 3 DMs. John Velez is one, and then... Okay, those guys were there before, weren't they? Will he galvanise the left side? Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm also going to go just any position. What's the biggest world rep we can find? This guy I looked at before. Who's got the most international caps? Sign Logan Pye. Yeah, he's not very good. Although we do have history with him, he's just not very good. Who's he wanted by? Leighton Orient. All right, let's see how those scout reports come back. And we'll go from there. Galvan and Addo both coming in on trials. I think they're both left backs, aren't they? I liked Vernon Addo because he looks serious. Played in Serie A. And then Ignacio Galvan. The scouts already like him, don't they? Defensive midfield is probably where we need to look. Who's best DM UK freebie? Let's look at that. Work permit is NA instead for DM. Luca Barrington played at a decent level, I think. Zach Mitchell is 23. These are also younger players. Luca Barrington, who did he play for? Huddersfield? Brighton? He went from City to Brighton for 500k, this guy. He doesn't look that good, though. He actually looks pretty poor. According to that there. But maybe just because he's got the reputation. Zach Mitchell. 700 players. How can I... In fact, that kind of work. Let me just quickly do. Another transfer room in. DM any people. Let's go 25 as the top age. Just for transfer and just see if we get any more like that. Because that worked with the left backs, didn't it? Yeah, I didn't love the look of any of them, to be honest. Right, Vernon Addo, 2.5 stars. Doesn't look that good. Leading National League, according to our coach. Who is doing that report? It is from Toby Rayson, who has not very good judging abilities. Can I change that? Coach. In fact, let me look at my coaches. Staff. Coaching team. Who is my best judging ability? Me. And then Neil Critchley. Can I get Neil Critchley to give me my coach reports? Where is that on here? Scouting responsibility? Baldwin is doing that report. Oh, was it? Was it? Or did I just get it wrong on who was doing it? No, a report by Toby Rayson. He might be doing a different one, but no. Responsibilities. Handles team selection. It must be on here. Hello, Loads. Thank you for the raid, my friend. I hope you're good. Thank you for raiding across. These are all renewals and stuff. I can't find anything on here about signing scouts, scout feedback, own team analysis reports. Own team. Is that it? No, because that's analysis. That's Hans Gruber. I need to look at what. I feel like it's the bottom one. Set pieces or match day. I need to sneeze. Team selection advice. Maybe it's that? No. I don't think it should be any of these, but Just staff responsibilities, maybe. But it's not, is it? It's definitely not as easy to find these days. It is in advice and reports, top right. Ah, yes, I think you're right. Player reports is Toby Rayson there. I need to make it Neil Critchley, don't I? Well done, Greenest. You are correct. Anything else I need to change here? Provided feedback. I should probably get... oh, I can't. You can do that then, I guess. Loan feedback. Youth development. Neil Critchley again. Feedback on coaching. Let's do that. There you go. Good shout, Greenest. Well done. Oh, Galvan does look good, doesn't he? Very annoying, the number of things that are behind that extra click. Yeah, that is very true. Right, Galvan, chat. I do indeed need to run for a wee now after all of my my drinks, my liquids. So I will leave you to decide whether we should sign Ignacio Galvan, please. And I'll be back in a second. Why am I seeing a griddying goose? Right. Hello, everyone. I am back. Let's continue then. Did you decide? Are we signing Ignacio Galvan as our left back? The lad from Argentina. Good League One defender. I feel like we probably should do that, shouldn't we? The griddying goose is a top-notch emote. I think you're right. Does anyone know how to do menu edits when on the squad page, etc.? Like this, you mean? You just right click on like the bar and you can change them, replace them and stuff here. Look, just right click. And if you go here, you change between the different menus here too. He's defo going to Peterborough. That's true, actually. We should sign him because he'll end up going to a different team anyway, won't he? Fringe player. Right, important player. We'll give you 3K a week. Do you want 2 years? He really wants the 11 months. I'm going to give him big money to come and be our left back. We can spend the money now, can't we? Right, we've now got a game. Go big. Yeah, I agree. We'll do 3K a week and just try and get him. He looks quite good. Let's pick a team. First game of season number 4. We're actually going to play a game then. How exciting. We will go Kanaya Boyce Clark as our goalkeeper. Robinson at right back. Nallo will not play centre back because he does not play for us. Why is he even still in there? He literally doesn't play for... He plays for another team now. We will go with Frau Johnson and we'll go like that in there. We will also... You put players in their best position and roles for the most part. Yeah, that is the better thing to do, isn't it? We'll also put... Nye Kirby's still injured. Clarence Clumps to start? He's not very ready for it yet, is he? We'll do Okano to start. And then we'll put Kirby on... Is he ready? He's back tomorrow. We'll put him on the bench. We'll be all right, I think, won't we? And then we'll do Mane to start. I feel like Brooke Myers should start. And I'm going to start him on the left, I think. And then we'll go like this. Simo, Clumps. Oh, well, let's put these in the right order. Centre back is Simo on the bench. You can then play right back as well, which is quite nice. Probably don't need both of these strikers on the bench. Boney comes out for Ashley Steele and Yago comes in for... We get 7. So Yago can be 7th pick. Like that, I think. I don't know if we need Carl Hudlin on the bench. And we still haven't got a 7th pick. Let's put Carrington on the bench. No, Yago on the bench. It just wasn't working. Right, so Yago goes there. Josh Robinson not fully fit, but I'm sure he'll be okay. We've got Ezra. In fact, let's put Ezra Carrington on the bench because then if he can't make the whole game, Carrington can play. Benny Ashley Siller's backup striker. Debut then for Mane. First league start for Pereira. Any other new players? That's it, I think, for now. Well, yeah, literally that's it for now, isn't it? Then we've obviously got people hopefully coming in the future. Mane obviously is new. I don't know if I said that. I think I probably did. Okay, let's play Football Manager. Let's play an actual game. Address the team. Go and do the stuff. Deba save, drop a save afterwards. I should do that, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh, there was a thing. Did you see that? Look. Look. That's fun. You can't even see it. Oh, quick. Oh, you didn't see it. That was edited. There was a little thing in the skin there. My logo was there. That's fun. I had no idea where that was going to pop up. It should, by the way, still have all of our ad boards and everything, even if the stadium is slightly changed and we've got slightly better crowd stuff going on, look, because of the changes that we've done. And then hopefully they'll have, in the next update, we should have like replica kits in the stands as well, which will be really fun to see. We are indeed building a new stand, look. The digger is back, or the crane is back behind the goal, look, where we're building a new stand, which is quite fun. This is the... Oh, 2 stands. Two cranes, either end. Look at it. We can do crane cam. Let's go up the... Where is the crane? Where would you even sit in this crane? There's no place to sit in this crane. Where would you even operate this crane from? This is not. That's not important. It's not important. We're gonna sit. We'll sit inside the JCB and watch from here. There we go. Looks very Lebrid, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, there's no seat for the crane. That needs to be fixed. I really hope that's in the next update. Anyway, here we go. Oh, look. How sick does that look? How sick does that look? In the game. How cool is that? That's cool. It's so silly. It's so self-indulgent, but I think it looks so cool. More of a winch it is, isn't it? Yeah. Right, here we go. Underway. In the first half here, And we should have more information on the screen with this this skin as well. Rather than the 3D little, oh, sorry, the 2D little pitch here, we just got more info so we can see the actual lineups and stuff, which I think is good. Right, I'm actually going to move out of here. Let's go to broadcast. First, we've not got game sounds. Where are my game sounds gone? Oh, maybe I turned them off. Match sounds. Do you have match sounds coming back? No. Mateus Mane, by the way. Chucky. Cleared. Maybe it'll be for the next game as I've only just turned it back on. I'm also going to put this down to balance just because of I don't want to drop frames and stuff. I don't know. I guess that's not... Let me see if I can fix that. You should have game sounds. Football Manager. Ah, I know why. Here you go. Game sounds should come back now. Player count will go through the roof. Patch notes, updated crane render so that there is now a cockpit to enhance crane view. Exactly. That's the way to bring back the player base. It's needed. Have you got game sounds now, by the way? You should do. All right, boys Clark, 32 minutes in. We are still 0-0 here, which isn't ideal. Here comes Josh Robinson, though. First proper run out, or for a while, of these kits as well. Robinson down the right-hand side. Goes alone, smashes over straight at the crane. He missed it. Who are we playing here? Sutton. I don't know how good they are supposed to be or anything, really. I have no idea. Oops. Wadham, they're on the attack here. Bit scary. Mohammed. Right, we've won it back. Josh Robinson, he's already injured. Luca, he's got Chucky in the middle. Chucky! Oh, saved! It was saved. I thought for sure we were going to take the lead there, but no. It wasn't to be. Cleared away. Luca, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, could you do me a favour and drop me a like, please? 230 odd viewers, 60 likes. If you could drop me a like, that really does help. Everyone who's watching, that'd be lovely. It's free and it helps the stream. Rio's son in goal for them, as in Ferdinand or Ungamoa. It is Lorenz Ferdinand, so I have no idea. What a half? Yeah, not loads happened there, did it? 10 shots, couple of highlights, 60 on the clock here. We might need to, I mean, we've got all the momentum. Look, be nice to get a goal second half, lads. Should I do changes? Myers has got a knock as well. 62 on the clock. Let's bring Ronaldo Flowers on. Let's do Ezra Carrington as well for Josh Robinson. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Clarence Clumps is coming on. Liked watching on YouTube. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Open the season with an FMing. It doesn't bode well. It's not good, is it? Does Joe, is Rio's son an actual footballer? Is that a thing? Or is that like just because he's called Ferdinand? I actually don't know. Gonna struggle this season. Imagine. We're 1-91 odds to win this league. Imagine we actually struggle. That might be a sacking for us. Mane into Chucky. Into Dodgson. Owen Dodgson. Go on then, lad. He's missed. He's missed. That actually is his son. There you go. There you go. I assumed as soon as I saw it was Joe that said it, I assumed that it was actually legit rather than somebody just, you know, making a little joke. There you go. He's at Brighton IRL. Well, at the moment, he's got 7 out of 10, and we can't score past him with 10 to go, even though we've had 12 shots. How have we still got 12 shots, by the way? I'm sure we had 12 before we just had that last one. I'm a good boy. I already have. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate you. Let's do Yargo on. And I guess we changed the striker, Benny, to come on and try and score. This isn't a great start. Clarence Clumps chant to the sound of Daddy Cool. Yeah, Pav, you always think of my lovely lady lumps, don't you? Not mine, personally, but, you know. 4 to go. We're going to draw 0-0. What a non-affair. First season in the National League, and we cannot break down Sutton United. Anti-football from them, really, though, wasn't it? Anti-football. Look at the momentum bar. Christ, that's a terrible start. We're training tomorrow after that dismal showing. That's not an ideal beginning. That was a classic early pre-season finish. It was, yeah. Okay. Maybe new signings needed because that's not ideal. Calf strain for Josh Robinson. We do have Ezra still for right back, so it should be okay. 0-0 is rubbish. It is, Joe. I agree. Mane, not the best debut from Mateus Mane, playing in the National League.
Follow me. Okay.
A bit disappointing, if anything. Oh, dear. Right, can we get any of these players actually join us then? The ticket officers confirmed that the club have sold 4,461 season tickets. That's good. That's pretty good. Up by about 1,000 from last year as well. We're actually growing. And considering we're a new team, we're growing a bit of a fan base there. Right, I don't know who these guys are. I don't know why I'm getting scout reports on these guys. Can I get rid of them? I want scout reports on the players that I've just scouted. Recruitment objectives. No, that's not what I want at all. Recruitment focuses, scout priorities. I don't need that anymore. These are the guys that I was looking for, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we should start getting some knowledge on those guys now. Who are these? Were they the yeah, performance analysts. These were the staff that we were going for, aren't they? Tom Torremans and Martini. I'm really looking. Galvan has chosen us. We are actually going to get him then. Okay, we are just waiting on a work permit for him. But Galvan actually did choose to join us for the 3K that we offered him. That would be a big signing for us at left back. That would be nice. That would be good. All right. What time are we on? 20 past 12. Cool. Let's try and finish off. Maybe let's maybe try and finish off our transfers for today. Right, set to sign Galvan. That's good. New left back joins chat. Welcome Ignacio to the Wyverns. We are quite exotic, aren't we? We've got just an Argentinian playing left back for us who's never played in Europe before. We just bring him here, look. Need a DM and maybe Mane off the right. Bring right-footed right backs. Breaks flow up. Yeah. Bring... Maybe Mane off right, bring right-footed breaks flow up. Oh, a right-footed DM, you mean? Yeah, we do need a DM, don't we? Who was I looking at for DM? I think I've scouted a load of those people, didn't I? Do you know what? I can't be arsed with like homegrown ones. I want work permit ones. Tell you what, let's go a bit older. See if anyone else jumps out. Ronald. Does Ronald pass the hairline test? He is Brazilian though, so that might give him a bit of a pass. Get a left-footed right wing, basically only use him off the left. Left-footed right wing. What, only use Mane off the left? I don't want to lose him though. Brazilian's called Ronald, yeah. 6'1", can play DM, has played for Gremio. If Mane goes back, he goes back. Yeah, I see what you mean. We're not going to sign anyone at this rate. I mean, that's maybe true. What about getting you a little... Why don't you come in for a little trial, Ronald? Brazilian Polish, which I assume is why he's able to get some type of work permit here. Doesn't really explain it, but you see what I mean. Kevin Zaroli. Milan. Has played for Milan. Now we're talking. Doesn't look particularly good, but he's got good jumping reach. We'll give you a trial. We're signing the left back, actually, Kokota. If he's played for Milan, he must be quite good, surely, right? Ronald and Luke can get house share, exactly. in the city centre above Nando's. Who's this guy? Angolan, very determined. Jos Marks de Silva. Played for Leon, look. He didn't cut inside, you need them to. Yeah, I know what you mean. I kind of hope that we can get by anyway, if you see what I mean. Like, I'm not too upset about a 0-0 draw. I think we'll still win games, but sometimes you just need to play a few to get in, get into the season. Maybe you give you a trial as well. Ledbury doesn't have a Nando's, does have a Greg's. Worcester does though, doesn't it? Could just be Worcester. But yeah, true. We looked at that guy, Ronald. Who's this guy played for? Sint Maarten. What happened to Nando Berger? He didn't get a work permit, so we didn't sign him. I don't know where he ended up being. What was his name? Nando Toggenberger. He now plays for Neuchâtel Xamax in Switzerland, I assume. Yeah. That's a very strong badge, that one, isn't it? Got a great Italian. What, in Ledbury? And the Codfather. Yeah. Martin Almeida's a cool name. Portuguese. Played for Famalicão. Again, they've all sort of made appearances and not been very good. He looks like he might be okay. Come in for a trial, Martin, for 4 weeks. Tine Vergelt. Didn't have a great scout report anyway. Is there anyone with a B- for Martin? I want the ones who don't have scout reports to get scout reports. Let me scout these guys, except for... Might as well scout all of them. Let's see. There we go. All right. Trials coming in. Let's see just if Neil Critchley loves any of them as they first sign, maybe. Now that he's doing the judging ability. And if they do, maybe they're our guy. All right, Martin, not great. Oh no, yeah, Martin 2.5 stars, but could get better. Zaroli, they actually do like him. Zaroli could be the guy. 6'2", play him as DM. He's played for Milan. He is an Italian youngster, Kevin Zaroli. He's ticking a lot of boxes for me, chat. What do you think? Is he interested? I assume so. He's on a free. Just check that the others aren't better. Ronald is also pretty good. Hairline check looks good. Better than Ronald's. Ronald is also good League One, to be fair. Zaroli has low cap potential in each my FM says. Best case low EPL team in early years. I mean, we're in National League, so it's not too bad. And then Marks de Silva, not as good. I reckon we signed Zaroli. This is a good sign as well. Star player with a stepping stone means that he can play higher. Ugh, that's expensive. Okay, he wants massive wages. Is he going to be a bit of a game changer though? Ronald is real, but that's not the right picture. Oh, interesting. So maybe his hairline is better. Let's add some of these in and see if we can make this work. Because he wants 2 years. I want to get it down to about... That's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot of money. If I give you 30% of sell-on, minimum fee release of 2 million, still gets us loads of money if he does sell. Relegation of 0. Non-promotion, if we don't get promoted, you can go for 1 million. Like, if we lose him, don't we? Non-promotion 0. Let's put it down to 500k and see. Is that too much? 5k a week in the National League. We do have a lot of money. And as you said earlier, now is maybe the time to spend it, because if we don't spend it now, there's salary caps and things next year. That might be too much, but I'm kind of tempted to just go with it. Joe, I fully agree with you, mate. Keep it going. He's worth millions. He could well be worth millions. I mean, to us, he's worth at least 2 million. No point sitting on it. Yeah. Right, we're signing Kevin Zaroli unless somebody else comes in for him, and he could be very good. Right, we've got another game straight away. Let's bring Kirby back onto the bench, and Myers is knackered. Let's start him there. Let's do Ronaldo. No, actually, because Flowers plays. We'll have to put him on this side just for this game. YOLO. Exactly. We still have a bit left over. Exactly. Right. Can we do Kirby back in? Not fully fit, but we're going to do it because Zaroli can come in after that. Galvan can start, but maybe we use him off the bench first game. Or should we just chuck him in? Dodgson and Dodgson played well last game. I'm going to put him on the bench. Get a winger, I think. Do you reckon? I kind of do still want to use Ronaldo, Flowers and Brook Myers, though, because they are such big save heroes. Like Brook Myers, you can't really argue with that. 54 goals in 130 games. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, if we did want to get even better, but we'll see. There are boys, exactly. Like, technically, we should be able to win this league with these guys. So we'll, maybe if we don't win this game, it's another good sign of that. Right, I'm going to give you 3. So I think you will be the starter at some point. You'll still use them. Yeah. Yeah, we do rotate quite a lot, don't we? So maybe. All right, address the team. Look, that's what I was trying to show you. How cool does that little graphic look? We've got Clayts, you know, we've got Clayts TV. That's why we watch 3 Counties FC. We watch it on Clayts TV these days. How cool. Right, National League. I've got my yellow jacket on, look. I look like a bit of a loser, don't I? Stood there. ClaytsTV.edu, exactly. Right, we're on the way. Keogh's just burned past our left back immediately there, which doesn't bode particularly well, but still. 3 minutes on the clock. Can we actually score a goal and win a game here? We've had a shot. We're on the attack now. Dodgson, Owen Dodgson. Into Taylor Richards. Into Luca. Mateus Mane. Carrington. Gives it back to Mane. Gives it back to Carrington. Those two combining nicely. Nia Kirby back in the team. Carrington. Nia Kirby. Into the box. It's Ronaldo Flowers. 3 Counties score. It's our first of the season. And we lead. Is Clayts TV on a dodgy box asking for a friend? No comment, officer. But let's just say that might be where you find it. Yeah. Jean Pereira. I forgot we got Jean Pereira starting at centre-back now as well. That's cool. Our little Colombian new gen. Dodgson, Owen Dodgson. How cool does our kit look with the yellow stripe on the socks, by the way? Penrith! Penrith! It was a bit of a scrappy goal, but we'll take it. Some bloke is streaming it live on YouTube. Yeah, weird. Do the champ, by the way. No. We've got a penalty, which is going to be Chucky's chance to open his account, which he does. It's been a while, Chuck.
His name's Chucky.
Sing it. He's a what?
He's a star.
He is actually, yeah.
Woo and it goes. He scores goals.
Where?
At the lane.
And also the showground and also away from home here in this particular case. Yeah. All right, 2-0 up. We are actually looking a lot better this game. I don't know why we struggled to break down Sutton United. This time around, though, we're flying. Mane! Oh, what an effort. Over the top, but close. Where? No, for the mod. What? I'll do the chat. Yeah, I will do. Yeah. I haven't got it loaded in now, but I'm going to work on that today, next couple of days. Mane! Oh, I thought he was going to head it in. I'd like a Mateus Mane first goal for the club, I reckon, in this game. How can we look so much more dominant away from home in this game compared to that first game of the season? Mane's missed it. Good header. It wasn't a good header. I don't know why I've said that. Pen! He's given it. It's handball. It's another penalty. It wasn't a good header at all. It was a Keogh handball. Tell you what. Let's... I had a penalty shootout with Palace in my Palace save. And I did the whole shootout from this view here. And it was great. It reminded me of Simicast scoring in the FA Cup final. Go a little bit higher. Chucky with the pen. For his second of the game. Scores again! Go on, lads.
His name's Chucky.
In front of the fans, look at him.
He's a star. He is Caleb.
There he is.
He scores goals.
Where?
At the lane.
Kirby
and
corner.
we sing
I think his name is spilling onto his sleeves. Yeah.
Chucky is
Almost
his
in again.
name.
I thought it was going to be another pen there. I tried to change Chucky's name in game so that his shirt name would be Chucky, and there was no way to do it. Could not make it work. So now he's just got Chuck Wemeka, and it goes way too big for his back, so I can't do it. Not Manny for the pen. Nah, Chucky, we've got to get Chucky's goals. Chucky takes pens. Manny will score some goals this year. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, not yet. Right, 3-0 first half. Could be 3-1. It is. Not great defending that. There goes the clean sheet bonus, though. So that's fine. Stuck in the middle with you. We might get a third penalty here. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd quite like it if Chucky could score a hat-trick of penalties. All right. Dodgson, Owen Dodgson. Oh, it's in again. Ronaldo Flowers, 4-1. 2 for Ronaldo Flowers. 2 for Chucky. Good assist from Dodgson, Owen Dodgson. All right, this is much more like it. This is more like I was expecting the season to be. With just goals flowing and us hopefully dominating this year. The fact that we're 1 to 91 odds means that we should dominate this season. And I'm hoping I can go and play some games off stream and continue sort of like we've done in other leagues, because eventually it will get hard. And I do like doing the squad building with you. But like, if we're just going to win every game really easily, I should play them offline. If they're going to be more like the first game of the season where it's going to be a battle though, we do them together. Kirby off the post. Flowers needs to start then, yeah. Which means it's going to be tricky to get Brooke Myers in. Unless we get injuries, I suppose. And anyway, to be fair, Brooke Myers outscored Ronaldo Flowers the past couple of seasons. Maybe it's just one of those games. 4-1 at half-time. We've had a lot of shots. But yeah, I think we're going to be fine in this league. Free kick. I need to sneeze. Excuse me, they've scored again. They've scored again. It's 4-2. Dear me. Thank you, medical car. Appreciate you, buddy. I hate having a cold. It's the worst. It's not the worst. There's definitely worse things, but it's not great, is it? You're James Connolly. Was that his name? That's funny. Taylor Richards into Dodgson, Owen Dodgson, who I'm about to take off because I want to give Galvan his debut. Quite excited for Zeroli to play, though. Hector Zeroni. What a reference that is. This could be 4-3 here. He's offside, I think. I think he's off. But if he's on, he's not. He's off. If he's onside there, this game isn't actually over, is it? Let's give him his debut. Taking off a really good performer. Our best performer, bar Flowers. But Galvan's going to come on. We are a bit leaky at the back, yeah. Can we catch a cold from watching a stream? I don't think so. I hope not. Let's do Nia Kirby for Okono, who's only back recently from injury. I'm going to bring Yago on for Mane. Do we need a goalkeeper and Boys Clark go to backup? Maybe AJ? I did think about it. I think we're probably okay for this season, but there might be a conversation to have for next year. There might be a conversation for this year, but I think overall we'll probably just be okay anyway. But yeah, it's not the worst idea. It's 4-3. Okay, we were what? 3-0 up here. It's now 4-3. We are bottling it a lot. I was going to say a little bit, but no, a lot. Focus. It was a good goal. It is a bit of a Wyvern collapse going on at the moment. Yeah. Right, I'm going to do... Yago goes to 10. Luca comes off for Brooke Myers. This really shouldn't be close, should it? No. 10 to play. Oh, my God. That'll do it. Shout focus at them. Wyvern's wings have indeed been clipped. This could be 4-4. Yeah, focus didn't help. They didn't like that. Ooh. Oh, my word. That's nervy. Keeper's ball there. That's a pen. You idiots. We've bottled it from 3-0 up. Maybe we aren't going to be good this year. You idiots. There's a chance for 4-4 with 8 minutes to go, which it is. Oh, God. This is football heritage. We didn't want to make it interesting, did we? We were absolutely flying here. Flying. And now look. Right, back to attacking. Let's do... I don't really know what we can do. I don't want to take Ronaldo Flowers off, do I? We could bring an extra striker in. That could work. We do Taylor Richards off. Do 2 strikers. And do that. And do Taylor Richards for Ashley Seal. I think that'll be fine. We've got to go for the win. At least now I can actually say, like... I can't say anything. Demand more. Come on, Benny. Find us a winner. There's 7 minutes added on. There's no way this should be as close as it is. They've had... Here we go. Brooke Myers free kick on the edge of the box. Go on, Brooke. Off the bench. Win us the game. Oh, he's hit the bar. Keeper was in no man's land. It was a great effort. Tackle him. Good tackle. That was the chance, though. Can we just say... They've had 4 shots on target and scored 4 goals. Maybe we do need a new keeper. There's actually a highlight here. This could be it. We could bottle it even more here. This is terrible news. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. For 5-4. For 5-4. It's cleared. It's corner. I left it 3-1 to make lunch. What happened? Football Manager happened. We've drawn 4-4. I mean, we didn't really deserve to draw 4-4, but they had 4 shots on target and scored 4. Wow. What a bottle job from us. Fair play. Fair play. That was not good enough. I thought we literally, what was the wording? Maybe I spoke too soon. We might not be that dominant. Yeah, you said earlier, you said we're going to be fine in this league, aren't we? Maybe we're not. Goals galore. We did draw. Still unbeaten, chat. Not ideal. Let's get these signings confirmed. Maybe Zaroli's going to have second thoughts now. Hopefully not. When do we next play? We've got 6 days. Yeah, we're on pace for Invincible. Galvan came on. He did. I think we were already struggling when he did come on, by the way. We had already conceded 1 or 2. New keeper needed. Yeah. Shall I see what's out there? Let's have a quick look. In case there's any AC Milan keepers that might want to come in. In fact, let's go. Let's do one of these as well. Exactly. Still unbeaten. You're still thinking about the bad news, aren't you? Let's just do that and see if there's any keepers come through. Any... Oh, DMs as well. There's 2. Catalan Volterra and a Fori McCarthy. Ghanaian? Doesn't look amazing. D. What was the other guy called? Prayer didn't really do himself proud. Nah, he got booked, didn't he, for the foul. This guy looks quite good. Romanian. Let's just see if he's better than Zaroli, which I don't think he will be. And I've kind of decided to sign Zaroli now. Right, they don't really like any of those guys. You got the DM, yeah, exactly. If he joins. By the way, chat, you should go and click on Holy. Click on Holy in the chat. The link is just there. You can get £5 off your first order using code Clayts. 10% off your first order using code Clayts. Get yourself like the starter set. Use code Clayts. Get money off it. Try it. And if you like it, get more. How's that sound? Good idea to me. Right, Vulture comes in. He looks quite good. They do like him. Right, I'm waiting on Zeroli. We've got a game in 4 days. Check left-footed right wing. Yeah, we could. Zeroli is joining. Work permit, and he will join. His work permit comes through on the 19th. That is match day. He might be available. Let's see. Ronaldo Flowers injured, but should be back. Okay. Colon, I just saw your message, by the way. I see. He is indeed real. His hairline is actually equally not great. Samuel's going to go out on loan. 2 days to find out if we get that work permit for Zeroli. And then we play at home to Enfield. No, to Dagenham and Redbridge. I read ENL as Enfield Town for some reason there, but it's Enterprise National League, isn't it? All right. Who's that? Yeah, that's fine. They still got... I doubt they've still got Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll is playing for... He's a head of youth development now. After retiring. So no. 2 points from 6 is not the Wyverns way. It's true. It's not. Really, it's not good enough, is what this is. It's not good enough. Right, is it the... It is the 19th. Yeah, there we go. Work permit done. He is available. Did get granted a work permit. We've made a big money signing, at least big in terms of wages there, for Zeroli. And come straight into the team for this game against Dagenham and Redbridge at home. Let's go and play that game. And can we finish... Can we make sure we get at least one win for today's stream? Right. Let's go back to combined here. Kirby's still not fully fit, so we'll pop him on the bench. We will take Okano off for Zeroli. How's he look? Which is he better in? Is he better in that one? They're about the same. I'm sure I've had that lad in the championship before. Zeroli, yeah. I mean, he played for Milan. He's in Milan's B team. He looks good to me. Not a natural DM. But we're going to use him there because that's what we have. His value is 1.5 mil to 3.2 mil. Yeah, we've got ourselves a bit of a player there. Still only 23 as well. He's going to play with Taylor Richards for this game. Or do we go now, Kirby? How fit are you? Some way short of match fitness. I think I'm going to keep you on the bench. That might be what's killing us a little bit. The fact that players aren't fully match fit. Although we're not far off it, are we? Right. Any other players to put on this bench here? Do I need to change anything? Josh Robinson's still out. No. Right, let's go and get a win. I hope. Zeroli's going to get what number, chat? 40. I'm going to buy a Zeroli 40 shirt. I'm probably not, to be honest with you. That was a lie. I lied to you. I still haven't dropped a save. I do need to do that, don't I? How do you manage to keep a talent like Radojevic reject every single bid, Rock Sunday? I've got him literally on his profile, reject all bids on. And I just reject every single bid. And then if he gets unhappy, just keep playing him until he's happy again. Because we've been winning so many games, he quite quickly gets over it. And he's got a long contract. The only problem is when he then needs a new contract or runs out type of thing. But we've managed to sign him again on a new contract, so we're okay for a bit. Won't he get lemon? Yeah, but like I say, because we win so many games, he gets over it quite quickly. Dr. Pepper, this is the National League. And we've drawn our first 2 games. We sit 14th in the league. Because at the moment we're drawing our first 3 games. Demand more. I was an early demand more, to be fair. Probably should have encouraged. Here we go. First highlight is for Dagenham and Redbridge. Good header away, but it's going to come back in. It's over. We're okay. Bit worrying, but it's okay. That's a ridiculous control from Dodgson and Dodgson. Taylor Richards. Chucky. Carrington. Zaroli has it. Here he is. What a player. What a footballer. Look at him. Just dictating the tempo in there. Getting it back. Winning headers. Into Mane. There is no way this team shouldn't be winning more games. Zaroli over. Thought it was going to be a debut goal. It was good football. He was heavily involved, but he's put it over. Nice, though. Zaroli now on it again. Into Mane. Pushed a bit wide. Comes back to Zaroli. Gives it away. He's very heavily involved. I think more so than I think we saw like Nia Kirby be. That's a lovely pass. Ezra Carrington for 1-0. It's in! Keeper can't keep it out. Taylor Richards with the defence splitting pass there. And we lead. This pass here, watch it. Why don't we have a highlight? Where's the replay? Replays are off. Ridiculous. That shows that I've been playing off stream, doesn't it? It was a good pass and it was a nice finish. Keeper couldn't keep it out. It hit his feet. Ronaldo Flowers into Luka. 2-0. Luka Radojevic.
He's our goal boy and he's making all the noise.
Radojevic. Look at the crane in the way.
Now the chicks making magic on the pitch. Radojevic.
A nice finish near post, actually. How many grey-bearded 15-year-olds have your academy produced by now? I don't think we actually produced any grey-bearded new gens in the last few intakes, did we? I'll get back to my original statement. We're going to be fine. I mean, you said that, and then we blew it last time. We led 3-0 in the last game. Don't get too excited. Exactly. I won't get excited until we're 4-0 up. Mane down the right for 3. Fouled. Why is that a highlight? He didn't even get booked unless we score from this, which we do. For Al Johnson. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Just did that straight away, look. Just don't blow it then, yeah. Dodgson and Dodgson. Keeper's nowhere near it. For Al Johnson, big header. 3-0. This time, will we hold on to it, though? That is the question, isn't it? Should I buy Evan Nilsson in my first season with Brentford? Yeah. I'll say yeah. That'll be fun. Mane. Yeah, glad we haven't had any bets. That's true. For Chucky. It's 4. Is he onside? It's a beautiful finish. It is onside. This is a lovely goal. We actually get a replay this time. Mane's assist. No, it's not. Luka's assist. Little clip over the top. Bang. Reminds me of a Salah goal that he hit like that, didn't he? Where? Missed it. Damn. Oh, they've got Tyrese John Jules. What a man. Right, we are 4-0 up here. Surely we don't bottle it this time. Surely we're going to get a win in today's stream. Christ. How do we draw the first 2 games? 0-0 and 4-4 as well. Such different draws. Carrington. Taylor Richards, Zaroli. I'd like a Zaroli or a Mane goal, I think. Good football on the edge here. Zaroli, Mane, into Flowers who puts it wide. Draw FC. Yeah, if we draw this game, then there might be a genuine problem. But Dagenham and Redbridge playing their 4-4-2 can't really live with us in this first half. Much more like it. A good half is what I'd call that. I'm happy. Prediction Mogglebog. I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool. Why not, right? Go for it. Yeah, we were doing a lot of rondos there on the edge of the opponent's box. It was quite it taking the mick, to be honest, wasn't it? Another foul by Poland. We scored from the last one of these. Dodgson and Dodgson just put it on Frau Johnson's head. We scored from this one as well. Is he onside? It's 5-0, Ronaldo Flowers. Yeah, exactly, Mog. And away from home, like, yeah. I've got a weirdly good feeling, but maybe that's just ill-advised. 5-5 incoming, I really hope not. Right, 5-0. Mateus Mane goal, please. Also a Zaroli goal. He's actually not playing that great according to the average ratings. I feel like he's looked quite good, though. Yeah, actually, goal difference is going... I mean, to be fair, goal difference was still 0 before this game, wasn't it? But it's going to look quite good after 3 games, +5, maybe more. Chucky into Mane, into Zaroli. Ball over the top for Mane. Zaroli back on the edge. Here he is. To Mane. It's lovely football between them. Mane goes alone. Good save. Yeah, chat, are we confident that I'm going to win this game yet? Or is anyone still worried? I'm going to do subs. 65 on the clock. Let's do 8.25, but also a bit tired. So let's do Brook Myers on. Let's do Galvan. Last time that didn't go great, but we're going to do it. Nia Kirby's also going to come on for Taylor Richards. I'm going to keep Zaroli on. Yeah, don't get complacent. Galvan. Radojevic. Mane. Rides one tackle, but it's cleared. Oh my word, they're actually away. On Galvan's side as well. If they score here, we're starting to panic. Good save. Good save. I'm not worried. You are. I'm fine. You're worried. Imagine we blew a 5-0 lead. It's not happening. Don't get panicky. What other subs have I got that I'd like to bring on? I haven't got a list of the team there, have I? Kirby. We're going to get this ball back? No. Should win that header, which we do. Mane in behind. Could go alone here. Going to cross it. Good cross. Good block. That was Lucas Digne defending then. It was. Just ran away. It was because it was Luca dropping back in, to be fair, rather than Galvan. They are in here, though. Good save again. For a throw-in as well. That Lucas Digne defending is some of the worst I think I've ever seen. So funny. What every tweet that says did his controller die is completely apt for that defending, for that Rayan goal. As good as Rayan looks, which is very good in these little 2 cameos so far. Right, last highlight potentially. We weirdly, since the subs have let them have quite a lot of chances, and they might score here. They probably... Oh, we looked at that guy. Da Costa Gonzalez. I'm sure we scouted him. I can hear Jack crying. Right, into the final 3 minutes. That is that. A 5-0 win to bounce back slightly is much better. That is much more like it. And that basically... I mean, we've got... What are we waiting on in terms of deals? We're pretty much there, right? Yeah, we've got nothing incoming at the moment. There is a little bit of the window left. So I'll probably go and do a bit of scouting. But I think we're going to call it there for today, chat. It has been thoroughly enjoyable. I'll drop a save. Thank you so much for hanging out, so many of you. I really, really appreciate that. As always, loads of you over on the YouTube, by the way. Very kind. If you could drop a like if you're watching on YouTube before we finish off today, that would help. Yeah, we'll be back soon. Potentially see you in January. Maybe I'll have a think about how I want to play the save. Also depends on my time, how much time I get to, whether I get to play or not. But I may well play some more games and come back a little bit later on. I may not. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I know it's been a while since the last stream, so I appreciate you sticking with me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sundays. I'll catch you soon. There's some videos coming soon this week as well, so if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube. Oh, and finally, make sure you do go and check out Holy for some lovely drinks. I've got my iced tea, which I'm going to finish off now. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, you guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Say bye. Wave. Bye. Bye, everyone. See you later. Love you. Bye. Why are we listening to Enrique Iglesias? See you later. Bye.